ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everybody out there. It's your man, Tasty Steve, and I am joined by...
Your man, Rip. I did it just like you.
How would you do it like me? Anyways, welcome to the Tekken Online Challenge. This is US Central. We have some amazing Tekken lined up today. I'm happy this is going down. But first and foremost, let me say shout outs to our official headset and mix-up of the Tekken Online Challenge. That will be Astro. They're the reason that you're hearing us so well. And I possibly will not blow out your speakers. It's going to be a test today.
It most certainly is. You know, Astro, of course, been supporting us for so long. Shout out to Astro always. But today is going to be the Tekken Online Challenge. This is US Central Edition, which means we get a lot of the Midwest. Steve, you're from the Midwest. There's a bunch of players out there. You're going to be familiar with all of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part. I mean, I've been gone for a little bit, but I got my ears out there. I got my eyes and ears out there. They kind of keep me in tune. So
I'm glad you got both of them. I got my ears out there.
Right?
I've never seen these guys before, but my ears, I've heard about them. Let me tell you, there's 170 entrants for this tournament. So shout out to all you guys for jumping in here. Some of the heaviest hitters that I'm seeing, just looking at a little preview of the bracket. I see Disrupt Shadow 20Z is in this bracket. We got Linux 20Z, Junior 20Z, all the 20, Glaze 20Z, all these 20Z boys are here. Rick the Ruler is in here. We got Mazen, Mazen, Ice Cold Edge. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. Tons of crazy action gonna be coming our way, I'm sure. And of course, at the end of today, we also got the final boss. It's gonna be tight. Who is it gonna be?
Bosses have become a staple in a lot of instances now. I mean, I always see you on the restream, and even like when the commentators, they're like, hey, who's going to be the secret boss? And I can tell you guys right now, so please don't ask. Neither one of us know. I know I'm from the Midwest, but I do not know who the secret boss is. We actually were told not to even be revealed who that person is, so we're just in the dark as you guys are. But it's going to be a good time, though. And in all honesty, I'm happy to finally get a chance to do one of these bad boys. I've been on the sideline watching them for a while now, and you guys have been having all the fun, but they have been really good so far. I'm happy that Tekken has taken this online world very seriously, even with the updates coming out, and like it's gonna be very, very cool. And even with that being said, another extension of the Tekken 7 brand is Bud Light Beer League that does happen every Tuesday. We alternate from east to west, giving you guys a look at both the best and the brightest of the coast, respectively, of course. And some of those guys are going to make it to a final. We alternate each week, and it does happen between, those Tuesdays. So make sure you guys check that out. That is every Tuesday on twitch.tv/BudLight.
Exactly. The West is basically wrapped up. East finals will be coming this Tuesday, and then the big finals for both East and West will be November 3rd. So we are getting very, very close to the end there. Make sure you guys are tuning in twitch.tv/BudLight. Going back to the final boss, though, some players, all the players I listed earlier, are not the final boss. Guaranteed. So if you thought maybe it's going to be Shadow, it's not Shadow because he's in the tournament. If they're in the tournament, they can't be the final boss. Those are the rules, right? So you can kind of go through the brackets and, spot out the players you think like are missing. You're like, oh, wait a second. What about that person? What about this person? So we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping we get something really crazy. I mean, overall, like, did you see the main man's one? That was so fun for you, North.
That was so much fun to go back and watch, and like it was just the fact that it played out like such a spectacle. And it's an additional match. It's literally like you're playing in an arcade, and it's like you got one more person to beat. Sweeten the deal. Get that extra money on top of it. That's really cool to me.
The final boss. Exactly. It was so tight because the way it went down was like Akuma versus Kazuya. So it was like, the Tekken 7 story lore, and then you see the projectile, and he like jumps and lasers, like, oh, let's
go. I'm like, oh, let's go. But I can hear the match. I can hear the fire. Get ready for the next battle. Let's get into it. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't know who one of these people are. I don't know.
Steve, I thought your ears were there.
Not these. They're not that good. I take it.
Your ears aren't that good.
But I pray for you. I am familiar with it a little bit. Seeing this Jack around before. Dead Disco, however, is new to me. I know a little bit about Lee though. So.
All right, good. Yeah, I mean, I know you've been playing with Sukin a lot. Sukin has the Lee's been running as well.
Yeah.
I saw a tier list that came out about characters that may not make it or may not make it to Tekken 8. Like a tier list based on how likely they are to make it into Tekken 8. And they had Lee at the very top. I was like, Lee is the S plus here is very likely to make it. I think that's just like a favoritism list,
That's
you know?
yeah.
And that's just to make it back. That's not even about skill. That's about whether or not you think the character's returning in the next game. Super favoritism.
Back 4, gets the counter hit. This can definitely be wall.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Down 3, no. Takes the Oki instead, quick tech. Right, trying to get away from that wall. John 316. Alright, puts himself on this wall. Okay. Alright, you need to get something started, John 316. You letting bucket hats go crazy over here.
That was brutal.
4-3. And this can be wall once again, man. This dude, Lee, I feel like no matter where the wall is, he'll find it. Oh no, caught you ducking.
Hey.
Pocket kick. Okay, no.
Went for the wall spat, doesn't find it.
Oh, jackhammer, complete whip. I love this defense on the wall. John 316. Oh, down 4.
It was smart, right? He kept it simple there. Didn't have to do too much to get it done.
Okay. Not moving too far back this time around. Oh, no, not a good whip punish, but at least something. I'm glad John's defense is looking sharp. The eyes, they're looking good. No break on the normal throw. Man, normal throws are effective online, man.
Dude, people have gotten worse and worse at throw breaks is what's happening.
Oh, you gonna
simplify it and everyone got lazy.
You gonna back in my day, we had to look at the hands and we still broke the throws. No, that is true though.
Yeah.
Ooh. No duck out of the hitman there.
Blazing kick for the Oki. Rage mode now for John 316.
This defense has been good on this wall. Oh,
Debug! Another one!
I bet you won't do it again. Oh god.
Do it again. What?
4.
5 seconds. Debug's coming. He messed it up.
Debug block. No, 0. Oh my god.
It was too telegraphed, man. Way too telegraphed. Yeah, the way he ducked and he missed the button, he hit the button after. You're like, oh crap, he's definitely coming again. But that's the time you got to do the mix-up, man. Debug's got a mid-mix-up for it, well, especially when it's that obvious.
John 316 trying to fight. The problem was that John couldn't get away from that wall a lot of the times. It's just back to that wall most of the match there. And it's not fair, I guess, because, you know, Lee is literally like, oh, I launched you? Well, you're definitely going to the wall. Let me show you exactly where it is on the stage.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, Lee very good at this wall carry. Yeah, I brought up Sukin for you, and I forgot you played with Jody the Great. You know, one of the greatest Lee players from the Midwest, from U.S. Central. I wonder if he's in the tournament. I haven't taken a look at the bracket, and I hope Jody's in there, though. That would be awesome.
Oh, that would definitely be good. Jody in the bracket. I'm sure he should be in the bracket regardless. But
you know, some people work out weekends. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, we got a couple of Lee players that I'm familiar with anyway. Like I said, I get to play with Sukin. Sukin runs himself a Lee. Jody's Lee is also really nice as well. So,
isn't Jody the Lee of America?
Is he the Lee of America? Is he the Lee of America?
I mean, that's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard too. I'm gonna go
just from at least from people who go to tournaments.
Go with my boy Joe. I'm gonna just go with my boy Joe. Yo,
yeah,
Lee of America, man. Call it out.
Yeah. Plus, I beat him, so I feel like he's definitely the Lee of America. Makes me feel better.
Wow, you see how you just implanted himself in there? We gotta cement that I beat him. That makes me. He's all right.
Oh yeah, he's, as far as I'm concerned, he seems to be the best.
By the judgment of Rip, you know me, Pokken champ.
Shout out to Jody, man. Seriously, I hope he's doing well.
Yeah, shout outs to the bro Jody.
Whew.
Oh man. And shout outs to everybody watching at home as well. Make sure you use that hashtag T7 Online Challenge so you can get in there, talk amongst yourselves. We're live today. I know typically during these throwbacks we like to interact a little more, but we might have to keep it personal. We have to make sure we're watching what's happening right now. But I'm glad you guys are joining us nonetheless. I'm just happy I got to do one of these, man.
It's been a minute.
Hotline, right?
It's been a minute since we've done like live commentary. I feel like even together. Did we do a Bud Light together, man? I don't even recall.
I think we did like a first one of the first ones.
Yeah, well, here we go. Game 2, Bucket Hats versus John 316. Cave of Enlightenment, the stage.
How do you feel about the stage?
You know, this stage, the top part is super tiny, right? And there are times when people don't get to that balcony, so it's a really weird stage. You know what design I kind of want for a stage? I want a stage that's a square like this, except it balcony breaks on 2 sides out of the floor.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. They can make it like the old Tekken Tag 2 training stage kind of sort of, right? Where it like breaks on the bottom, like on both sides.
Something like that would be pretty neat, I think. Because I don't think there's been a balcony break stage that does that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. The shoulder Ryoki and the mid follow up. Okay, yeah, close it out with the mids. I like that because he went for so many looks, close out that first game, and couldn't find any of them, right?
Kind of, even though it didn't work right in that first game, you still established that, you know, you're going to have a tendency to do it. That was a lucky jackhammer right there.
That was like right between. I've never tried to punch that. I always get hit by it.
We'll wait on that punish right there. Just the twos. I like this. Going for more of these throws. It's definitely worked out. Mixing up that offense a little bit. He didn't believe in the shred. You can tell right now, Buckethead's not believing in that offense.
Dude, he's dropping this. Like, he had total control of the first game, and this second game has been all John 316. And you can see just the offense not coming up for Buckethead. A lot of hesitation or input errors coming out. It's falling apart. The throws. Back in my day, we'd look at those arms.
We used to look at those arms, and it was a lot harder, I can tell you what, in 16-bit graphics. 16-bit? Oh, get hugged. Full combo conversion. Oh, I like the combo on the wall.
Debug block.
Punish. This could be big damage. I told you we can go to each wall, from wall to wall.
Oh, my God.
I told you, look at the damage. Oh, my God. Down back forward whip. He's like, yeah, that was cute and all. That was cute and all. Hold this boot.
It was a nice.
While you're at it.
It was a nice wall carry attempt there, but it didn't matter. John 316, 3 rounds straight to answer back, ties up the set, 1 game apiece here. Man, that was pretty crazy, dude. I'm not really sure like what even changed. It just looked like the first game, John 316 was like, I gotta force debugs all day, and it's not working. Next game, all right, I'm just gonna throw him to death. That's gonna work. Yep. And then when he ducks, I'm gonna go mid.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, he kind of just switched up the offense completely. He was like, you know what? I know exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go for lows early and then go for mids late, and it all works. Also, it was just the fact that once he got him on tilt, like, Bucket has really had a hard time converting. It was a few combos right there where he could at least got a small conversion or maybe just made a little more of the hit. Could have gotten him out of trouble, but I just felt like he was on Fritz a little bit. Like, he didn't know what was coming next, so it definitely put him on tilt. That was the way John 316 got control of that. Defense was a lot better too, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think right now, if you're Buckethead, you want to anticipate the throws and just duck them. If you're not going to break them, at least throw out a up forward 4 hop knee with Lee. You know, just try to crush the throw, beat it out with the launcher essentially. Otherwise, you got to duck and launch it because the throws right now, I think, are kind of setting the tone for everything else. It's allowing everything else to happen. So we'll see how he moves forward here. Maybe just throw him back. You know, that's always a good strategy too. If your opponent's doing something to you and you can't stop it, do it back to them.
Down 4-2 though. I'm telling you right now, that's when down 4-2s return. And they're gonna be on the side of Jack. I'm calling it right now. If down 4-2 comes out that works, it's gonna be for John 316. I mean, which is odd. And it's odd because, you know, it's fighting Lee, so I guess that is kind of a bold claim. Let me think about it. Let's look at the match first.
I think it's a good call though, right? Like if you're a Jack player, you want to force them to duck so you can land that down 4-2. His down 4-2 has a ton of range, but it's punishable, right? It's not a safe down 4-2. So the whole game plan with Jack is do throws, stand and shoot, pressure him all day, make him duck, either jackhammer or down 4-2.
You saw that in the first game too, like the standing 2. Oh, there's the back 4. Once again, tried to go on with that low. Not this time. Switch back to the regular game. This is looking like game 1 all over again.
Give the controller back to your brother.
Okay, doing a little better, getting away from that wall. Okay, that was a lucky mistake right there. But still, John in trouble.
Oh yeah, John. But look at this. Yo, Buckethead, he's hitting the brakes a little too hard here. Gonna hit the brakes longer. My bad.
Don't get it mistaken. I got some wall combos myself.
Punish. No, that's not gonna punch, is it? It is. Damn. I wasn't sure what the speed of his rage art was because it's a mid one, right? Damn, that was a good call there.
Okay, wait a minute. Bucketheads.
I'm gonna have to look at the frame data on rage arts. I actually haven't. I know that obviously the high ones are faster, but Lee's definitely mid. Still got the punch on the shoulder.
Yeah, same. You see the shells now, Rip?
Dude, the shells? Don't get me started on the shells, dude. I won't be able to commentate them. I was going to stare at the shells all day.
Oh, big damage. I thought that was not going to get the corner because of that combo. Just because of that angle.
You know, now you told me about the shells. I just want to knock the shells out of Jack. Oh, that's cool. You get an offense. I want to knock it out of you in your defense bed. There, see what I'm saying? Throw him back.
Oh, that defense not looking too good for John right now.
Fuck that. Wow, the down for man, he's hella listening to us, Steve. Down for twos are coming out, the throws are coming out.
Oof, good block. Not a good punish there. And trying to move between that string, you're gonna get trying to get launched, bro. It's gonna get you in trouble.
Wow.
Camera block.
Okay, I like the down back 2 attempt. Wow, good try.
Oh, and I just said you cannot swing in between those. You're gonna get launched, bro.
Good block, it's not over. But it's over. Nice try. 3 rounds back though. If you're bucking that, you gotta be happy with that.
Yeah, that was a nice turnaround. That was a really nice turnaround. It seemed like the rounds reset back to the way that first game was being played.
Exactly.
Honestly. John tried to start off with lows this time, and then Bucket Hatch was like, nah, not this time. I'm just going to go clean for a crusher, gets the launcher straight to the wall, gets a big chunk of damage at the beginning of that match, and it looked like round 1, game 1 all over again. And it seemed like just some of those scramble situations, like Jack wasn't getting some of the punishes that was kind of like left on the table. So
no, definitely, I think you're 100% right on that. So there you have it. Bucket Hats staying on the winner side of the bracket.
Yeah, actually, let me take a look at this bracket.
Yeah, I just pulled it up right now as well. Just to see if I can give you guys any updates from everything that's happening. I think the next match we have coming up is going to be Donnell 134 versus Jur. We'll see what names they have on PSN or whatnot. You know, sometimes the PSN names don't match up with their Smash GG names, etc. But thank you guys all for joining us here. This is the Tekken Online Challenge for US Central. We got more of these coming too. I see Ice Cold Edge. He still has a bye. He's still waiting for his next match. I'd have to wait you. Truce is up here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of familiar names, I should say, that are in this bracket, man. So, and I'm also glad to see that we have so many participants. What, like 170,
170, dude.
That's ridiculous, especially, you know, for an online tournament. That is actually ridiculous. So I just want to say shout outs to the community, man, for, you know, starting to play online, getting more engaged, and like even some of these companies like, you know, Bud Light, where we have Bud Light Beer League that drops every Tuesday, even watching like, you know, Wednesday night fights and like the events that they're doing on the East Coast. These are all online tournaments that you guys are watching now. And we've even had, you know, some of those exhibitions where we had the East Coast going up against the UK boys. So, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things that are happening in the Tekken world online to kind of, you know, mitigate what's been happening out there. As you guys know, man, that pandemic kind of like changed everything, the scope of everything. But I'm glad to see the community adapting quite well. So I'm happy you guys are here. I'm glad you guys are taking it in. And make sure you use that hashtag T7 Online Challenge if you guys are watching at home. This is going to be an amazing weekend of Tekken. I cannot wait to see these exhibitions tomorrow, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. We were right. Donnell 134 going up against PSU Jur. Donnell versus Jur. Donnell got the Kazumi. We see Jur with the Julia. A lot of people think Julia's a very top-tier character now. You know, for the longest time, though, everyone was saying Kazumi was. So we'll see what happens here. Obviously, Ulsan's still putting in work with Kazumi. We saw that crazy set with Nia and Ulsan, where it was the Kazumi mirror match, which is fantastic. If you guys haven't seen that set, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous set. Very fun to watch.
No, that's definitely true. We've been seeing a lot more Julius. And I'm going to tell you right now, I hate to say I told you so, but I definitely told everybody. I'm like, bro, I don't know why people aren't playing Julia. This goes specifically to Slip. She was like, I don't like her. I'm like, bro, she's so good. And like, but just seeing her now get more play is actually really cool overall, in all honesty, because I like the character, I like the design, and to me, I think she is a really good character. I still think Kazumi is a good character as well. I think me and you were talking about this.
Kazumi, I think, is like the standard. If you have good Tekken fundamentals, you can make it happen with Kazumi, basically. But Julia, I mean, you know, the crazy thing about Julia, you just got me thinking about it. She's like the character that's had the craziest amount of redesigns in the past, like 2 Tekken games. She turned into JC, you know, she came back, you know, whatever. Like the environment, she's still protecting, but now she's a streamer, you know, it's like, dude, what?
Look, she's a busy gal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that though. You know, I like that there's like character development.
It is, you know, it actually is, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's really cool. And on top of that, like the designs really go with like, they really do a good job of like updating these designs, especially for Julia. Julia definitely has one of the dopest designs of these new characters.
All right, last chance here for Donnell. Got Rage here. Will we get a Rage drive? Oh my God, the comeback?
Donnell, the whole time we were talking, it was not looking good. I felt like the round should have been over 50 seconds ago.
Yeah.
But Donnell brings it back.
Nicely done. Duck the high there? No duck.
Oh, and those are things about the character you gotta know. You gotta know that some of the times, one of the things that Julia does really well is she can train you with strings. And if you do not interrupt properly or you don't know where to duck or what to punish, she can definitely overtake you in a lot of instances. A lot more than some other characters. No break.
Get a wall splat. Tiger.
Wow, the reverse for Donnell right now. In the office, my man is on the gas pedal right now.
I mean, look, dude, he's a Tekken king, all right? Jerry, he's just a serious here, man.
Oh, man. So we're making judgments based off of the ranks now, huh?
I mean, what do you think the ranks are for, Steve?
Oh, dude, all right, that's messed up, man. So you never lost to a lower rank? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Not in my lifetime, Steve.
Oh, this dude lying.
I'm a Tekken god pride.
Guys, go look up his record right now. Just go find losses of Rip on his stream. They're there.
Look, the only time that it ever goes the other way is when I'm a lower rank than Jody the Great, all right? That's the only time it ever goes around the other way.
Oh, my God. Yo, shout outs to Donnell. Donnell actually made some ridiculous call-outs in some of these situations and just turning on the gas and not letting Julia get started at all. It just seems like really not prepared to deal with the range control that Kazumi has, which is really weird because it didn't seem like Donnell was taking advantage of some of those strings, was not like ducking some of the highs that we saw there. So I think that's a crazy rebuttal right there.
No, I mean, the first round was totally in favor of Julia, right? Second round, Donnell was like way behind. We're talking about something about Julia's redesigns, and then we're like, man, he's getting bodied here. Second round's going rough. And then all of a sudden he starts making a comeback. Hold on a second. Is he gonna do this? Ends with the down back too low. I was like, damn, he made the comeback. All right. And I definitely thought he was gonna throw out the rage drive for the chip damage, you know, because he was so far away. He just ran him and did the low and he killed. I was like, oh, that's smart, because the rage drive with the chip on the wall probably would not have done enough.
And what's really smart is that you're looking for that. Like, I'm thinking that, oh, here comes the rage drive, right? Just to control the pace. The run up and do the low is actually really good, especially a slow low like that, because you're going to probably twitch duck and possibly still get hit. But it hit clean. Donnell runs it back completely and steals the game. That's good. That's why you got to keep your head in the game.
That's why he's a Tekken king, Steve. He ain't no Siryu, you know? He's a Tekken king. He's got that composure level.
All right, guys, I need you guys to go watch my boy Rip stream and just completely point.
All right, look, I might have lost a couple times to people at low rank. Like, it happens time to time. You know, I started using other characters. I forgot how to play my other characters. It happens. But, you know, if it was a tournament, Steve, it never would have happened.
All right. Well, okay, you know what?
Yeah, I also have never, ever lost in a tournament, just so you know.
Never, huh? I think Ryan Hart would disagree.
That wasn't a tournament,
next
Steve.
Game.
In tournament, I'm still undefeated against them. Let's go.
I like how you slid the let's go under the hotel room door. Let's go. How about that? Let's go.
Undefeated tournament. Let's go. Hammerhead.
Oh, now this is a problem right now. I'm never trying to fight Julia in this stage right here, ever. I do not want to deal with an experienced Julia.
You know, okay, if you go in the long way across the stage, bad news, right? You don't want to fight Julia there. But the short way across, it actually might mess her up a little bit. You know, because the combos go too far. So, yeah, it's a little hit or miss here on this one. I think actually smaller stages in general is what you want to fight when you have a character that has crazy wall carry like Julia. Because that way you're like, I can get you to wall, you can get me to wall, it's fair. You know, but if it's something like this where one side is short, one side's the other, then you know she's got advantage in the other direction, which is kind of interesting for a 3D fighter, right? Positioning comes into factor.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, like, a lot of people can't really, you know, they see different characters and like, how do they play and control range differently? And characters like Julia are the perfect example, right? Moves like shotgun, she has like the big lunging punch, bow and arrow. Those kind of moves really keep people on guard, and you have to have a lot of knowledge, speaking of, to be able to deal with.
Oh
Shredder
my
kicks.
God, but he doesn't get the combo. It doesn't matter.
Access.
And if I'm Jur right here, I'm going Mad Axes all day. He hasn't broke them at all.
Got to be careful though. There's big launches on the table. Running two, there we go. You got to start using some of those tools, but you got to be careful swinging like this on the wall. Oh, I was just about to say, and this is exactly what I was talking about. You need to know a little bit about the character. Big Tiger uppercut. Man, they are swinging right now. Once again, no dope. Down 4-1. I like the side step to get away from the wall. Still going to keep the damage. Okay. Quick tech off that wall right there. And Donnell's still in control. Once again, these round for round rebuttals are working out. Whoa, what the? Just getting away with murder, not ducking that high is really building up some offense for Jared.
Without a doubt.
I like the beginning of these down 4-1.
Oh, he got him, yep. Caught him ducking that time. All 3 hits?
Is the stream? Yep, I like this. Show the patience right now. Donnell once again bringing it back in the second round. The third round, excuse me. These third rounds of these matches are just so important for Donnell. That's when he wakes up. Okay, more the low starting to come out. Yeah, I got some strings too. Combo definitely gonna get the wall right now. Donnell with the damage. Oh my gosh. Yo, Jared's taking a lot on this wall. And once again, finishing out with the low, Donnell steals the game. This dude, Donnell, is actually just out here swinging right now. They were in the streets just fighting.
Yeah, I mean, Donnell, they were both going pretty crazy, right? I think if Jer really had gone for the Mad Axes more, committed to the shredder hopkins like you call him with Julia and got for the combos instead, I think that would have been a very different game. But shout out to Donnell. He stays on the winner side of the bracket here. Gets it done, man. That's what happened to your Tekken King, Kingly performance there by Donnell.
My man is out here judging people based off the ranks. That's one thing I do miss about arcades is like playing in tournaments and with the card rank, right? I always wanted some kind of overlap where like you can play in tournaments, and they kind of did that, man. Shout outs to Bandai Namco, man, because I remember back in the day, I guess this is an appropriate story, when I used to go to the arcade and we had our Tekken cards, Unconquerable won a regional tournament, and it said it on your Tekken 5 card. So when he comes back, it's actually really cool to see. You get to see people from those regions do very well,
Oh yeah, without doubt. Of course, you guys already know you guys are watching Tekken Online Challenge for the central region of the United States, but we still got more coming up your way as well. November 7th, we've got the EU Southwest, European Southwest, France, Spain, Portugal, Switzerland, and Italy. You guys can register right now. Registration information available at TekkenWorldTour.com. So that's going to be another fun event. That's going to be in 2 weeks. I think basically the way these Tekken Online challenges have been, we have a couple weeks in a row. We have 1 week off, and then we come back for more, right? So it's usually the week off, usually like the start of a month or something. It's a good way to keep track of them. So that'll be the next one, though, after this one. Who the final boss will be? It might be a Super Akuma kind of feller. Or, there's a lot of other players it could be, actually. I think it could be like Bode. I think Bode could be a really cool one if that's him.
That's true. That's
top tier Julia right now. He's an old school Julia player. He's from the region. I think he's from Italy, so it sounds about right. I think that'd be tight.
I think it's really cool that you have the opportunity to put like older players that like don't come out to play as much anymore and stuff like that. The idea that it can be something like these like older players is cool to me, as well as just something like the newer heavy hitter like Kings, right? Like somebody's like, you know what, I've been holding my spot for a while. Somebody come and beat me as the secret boss. I really love that dynamic. I really like the interaction that's happening with it too. Like the trailers, the online like smack talk with the interviews. It's all been really cool to see.
Exactly. No, yeah, I love the trailers and this trash talk between. That's how I decide who I think is going to win. I listen to that. I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's going to win for sure. Without a doubt. Man, we got a Lily up here. Love Yuki going up against Godzilla 2000. Oh man, Steve, who do you think's got this one?
I don't know, man. Honestly, one thing I've learned recently is like I don't judge the names based off of this. I wait till we get in game.
It's Lily, Steve. Come on, Lily's gonna win.
Lily's gonna win?
Yes.
I don't know, man. Heihachi, man, you gotta have some commitment to pick Heihachi online. And his first day, and he's definitely gonna win.
Look, Kane says Lily sucks, so Lily's gonna win. Watch this.
So if we're going based off of the Emperor rank, bro, we gotta go with Lily.
Why do you think I picked her?
Oh man. But what if she loses though?
What?
What if she loses though?
What if she loses? Then it means that Zilla probably doesn't play on this platform.
Got it.
Which it could be. That's why he's the first dance. See, I'm ready, Steve.
You got with the OSs. With the OSs, I see.
Yeah.
Right, down one. I just see interrupt. Down back two. Wait a minute. Okay.
Oh my god, he didn't even try to duck dash.
Oh, punish though. Tapping on the legs. Oh, it actually works out this time.
Man, and you know he didn't even flinch for it the first time. Just, all right, I'm gonna try it again.
Oh wow, did that beat out an electric?
It held it. I heard the sizzle.
I heard the scissor. Yo, finishes the string and still getting damage off of it as well. No string right there. Oh, I love that. The down 4, 2, 3.
Oh my god, just finishing strings. I love it, Zilla. More of that.
Alright, come on, Zilla. Slow it down. I like how Lily's pacing right now.
Wow!
Oh, quick side step.
Yeah, her side step is fantastic, right?
That's what I'm expecting to see a lot more of. Zilla doing a good job of using tracking moves on right now.
Yeah, counter hit low, gets the combo off of it.
Need to be careful on this wall right now. You do not want to get hit on this wall. Tap. Down back 2 once again. Keep it to the legs. Full sweep. Chose the crouch dash 3 once again. Working out. Zilla, and then throws out a just frame just to let you know you think this first Dan is my real rank. I'm hiding my true power level. Sweep. Uh-oh, and now just opening up the playing field. A full roster of moves right now. Low parry.
Into electric, I like it.
Yo, Zilla, like, yo, don't let the first Dan fool you, bro.
Oh, the block.
Don't let the headband fool you, bro. Don't let the headband fool you, bro. Oh my
Let's
god!
go! I told you, those strings, baby, they're gonna work. They're working out.
Lily was gonna win. What are you talking about?
I told you, it's because Zilla doesn't play on this platform, Steve. I mean, look, this is a clear case of which is the superior platform. You know, the first day for the other platform or the Emperor on this platform. You see what I'm saying? It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
It does make sense. It makes sense that you guys at home are watching, because Rip is actually full of it right now. This is the Tekken Online Challenge. He's trying to OS himself into victory right now.
I was right.
Of course.
I was definitely wrong about Lily winning, but you know, my reasoning and everything was perfectly spot on, I think.
I think the pace at which my boy Zilla was playing at was it was smart, because you can definitely get caught off guard by strings. Me personally, that's one of my things. Looking for what strings they're going to use and when to interrupt. I feel like Zilla was like, oh, if you're going to swing in between these strings, I can actually just keep letting them rock. And that's typically what gets you counter hit combos, especially from a character like Heihachi.
Heihachi is definitely one of those characters too where you don't have as much experience against the character, because most people are looking at Kazuya or Devilgen if they're playing Mishimas nowadays. But I think Heihachi is super underrated. If you guys haven't seen Kane play Heihachi, go watch Kane. You know, he streams a bunch on Twitch. Go check out his Heihachi. It's ridiculous. Check out his Twitter. Just check out the clips he's putting up for Heihachi. You're like, wait a second, is that possible? It's like, why is that possible?
I mean, look, if that's what happens a lot of times. So now, you know, people are talking about like more of the tier list stuff now, and I feel like a lot of people glaze over some of these characters that are actually ridiculous. And I feel like that's what really gets people in trouble in some tournaments, because it's like they don't see how strong these characters can be just by lack of knowledge. Like, there's a lot of things that can happen with those characters that you won't understand that will get you in trouble. Fighting, like, if I want to go prime example, a Yoshimitsu, for example, right? Like, Yoshimitsu, you don't see a lot of them, but if you fight an experienced Yoshimitsu, you're going to get hit by unblockables day in and out. Like, you're going to wake up like, what happened? You didn't know? You didn't know that this character has a bunch of unblockables and it's important to their strings? You're gonna get blown up.
Exactamundo. Twilight Conflict coming up here. Let's see, if I'm Yuki here, what do? I would probably go for the down back force, man. You know, Godzilla, he wasn't really trying to block him, to be honest. I think go for it. Let it rock. And then when he tries to duck it, launch him.
Yeah, the thing is though, Godzilla was going for a bunch of lows his throat. For himself. Zilla was going for a bunch of lows himself. He was doing a bunch of down back too. He was using a lot of hell sweep at that. And that's what got him hit by that's what got Lily hit by the wild standing one in some of those instances. And then like he started getting mixed up with like the full crouch dash like 3 from Heihachi as well. And then he just started like letting the strings rip. So I want to see, I think he should definitely try to sidestep a little more. Use that Lily movement to your advantage. There we go. Oh, and backdash. Yeah, I know you say you need to use it a little more, but Zilla definitely is backdashing the second time in a row. Punish there. No break right there on the 1+2.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, awake this time, Zilla. Defense looking a little sharper. Electric. Instantly. I said a little sharper, and all I heard was good.
All right, Rage Mode Yuki, let's go.
Nah, we're cool. We're cool.
And he's going to finish the string. I knew it.
I feel like, you know, when you finish the string of something that like here, that's the slightest way, you know, going a little subtle and nice while standing. Wow.
Right.
Oh wow, oh wow. Not familiar with the platform, you say, huh?
What are you talking about?
Down back to.
Oh
Look
God!
at the movement. I thought you said rip the.
I said he's not from this platform. That's why his rank is so low. Oh God!
Wow, that was so cheap. Down 4. Hey, this first Dan is putting some work in. Oh my gosh! What?
Round 3.
Yo, while standing what? With the blue stuff at the end for no reason? That's fresh right there. Okay. I like the spacing right now. Okay, love Yuki.
Oh wow, the combos are putting together here.
What
Okay,
a
Yuki.
conversion.
Yeah. Oh, he's turning it around here. This is big time changes here. 4 lows in a row. Okay, Yuki. I like it.
Golden letters. I love gold. Oh, no. Now the
All
low
day.
works out.
Oh, that was a nice try. That was a really good try with the down back 4 though. There it is. Scoop it
Yo,
up.
you called it out. You called it out. Okay. And that was a counter hit too.
Whoa, the trick.
Yo, the trickery, the shenanigans,
The bell.
down bounce. Oh wow, wait a minute.
Final round, game 2.
Let's start off with the snake edge watch. No.
Would have been a good call. Actually, it would not. It would have lost the health sweep. Probably counter hit.
There it is. Oh my
man.
god.
You know, if you're playing against Yuki right now, you are tilted.
Yo, you're
Whoa.
definitely tilted.
You're like, God, I could have blocked that. 3 rounds straight for our Emperor Yuki here. Nicely done. Ties it up 1 game apiece.
Wow. Wow. The turnaround, the rebuttal. I like it. Like you said, man, going for the lows. The sidestepping didn't work out initially, but just initially now turning into the lows and getting these big counter hits. And the wall carry on top of it. And once getting to the wall, actually having some nice setup, some resets that I definitely would have got hit by on the first run. I'm gonna
Jump
tell you right
over,
now.
flip back out, you know, and then 1 backdash, let it whiff, wall splat or wall bounce. Oh my God, that was tight. Nicely done, Yuki. Way to turn things around. You know, that's important. He was down 2 rounds to 0 there in the second game. So definitely about to be sent to loser brackets. Like, no. Hold on a second. Hold on. These down back 4s are working, weren't they? And now the test becomes, if they even get blocked, will he get launched for it? You know, because it's not necessarily so easy. He actually doesn't have just like a while standing 2 launcher sort of deal that he's going to be able to hit on you, right?
He's definitely going to go for it, though. I'm going to tell you right now. He's definitely going to try to do dashing electric. I guarantee, by the way Zilla is playing, he's going to try to do dashing electric. Because he's doing while standing 1.
I think he can try to do it. I see that first stand, though, Steve. I don't think he's going to hit it.
You gonna let the rank throw you off again, huh?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think he's got the potential, but I also think it's very difficult to do. And I only say this because I can't do it. You know?
Oh wow. Okay. Look, if Rip can't do it, we got to put nobody can do it. If Rip can't do it, nobody, no way, no how can.
If Rip can't do it, no first dan's gonna do it, Steve.
Yo, make him a believe. Yo, Zilla, you know why we're here. You know, first Dan, what? Yo,
oh, he switched his character. See, now I can get the wild stand 2 punish. Smart choice.
That's true.
Smart. I like that choice. And see,
Delish.
flip first stand though with Kazuya. I don't know if I like this.
Look at the games though. Look at the games played.
4,000 wins first stand? Oh boy, I'm really concerned now, Steve. You know, I didn't notice that before. I thought it was coming from a different platform. But no, that's a legit 4,000 win first stand. But he's getting it done here. I think it's a good character switch too.
Yeah, and it makes your punishment as well as some of your damage a lot easier.
Wow,
but it won't stop it. It will not stop if you're not blocking these lows.
The thing is, he was caught doing down forward 1. She sidestepped into the down back 4. There you go, all day, Zilla. Yes, Weibu. Hell sweeping. Woo, okay, sizzling.
Look at the movement. Oh.
Lily started, she's getting crazy. She's jumping around. She's doing these damn lows, Steve. Hey. Boom. Hell sweep coming. Rage drive.
Spin.
Damn. Nice drive. Man, now they're swinging. They're both comfortable. I think they were both nervous when they started. But you can tell now they're in to win it.
And it's odd because now they don't have a wall backing them up and they're swinging more. Like the offense now is even crazier now. Down back 4. Once again, just turning to the lows and then doing back turn into low on top of it. Down 4-2 counter hit. Oh wow. Definitely try to go for the electric too.
trying, man. He definitely has the execution on the electrics and the wave boost. Wow, nice try with the double health. He doesn't find it.
Finish this time. Gets over the hell sweep. Yo, love Yuki. Blue! Big damage, yo. Let me see some blue stuff in the chat, though. I know y'all got it. Let me
hella blue stuff.
Back to sidestep just to get out of it.
Man, the flips are coming out now. This is fantastic, right? Because you mix him with so much of the down back 4 lows that you know Zilla's going to want to duck.
Oh, wow. What a crush with the twin pistons. Okay.
The second, why is it a mid mix-up now? That's so silly. But Zilla on set point here. Let's go. Kazuya, smart choice. Matterhorn and gets electric for it. Triple electric into the combo.
Oh, there we go. He's listening to the drop. Big damage on top of it. The lows may return.
We're going to close it out. The low parry.
Why would you do that again?
Because it worked. He has no respect for his opponent. Back to the tricks.
Oh my god, the trickery, the mid-screen. Lily shenanigans.
Whoa,
Oh my god.
Jesus. Yuki, I respect that attempt. Wow, that made me like fly back in my chair. I was like, is it gonna work? Oh, that was tight. That was tight. Nicely done, man. If that unblockable worked, that'd have been one of the sickest comebacks we've ever seen. But that's why he did it, right? He could have just did a rage charge. Like, that's boring. Let me try something spectacular for the people right now.
Oh man, they were swinging in there was no walls there, and they were just fighting, just going crazy.
That was great. That was fantastic. Nicely done there. Zilla getting the victory here. Just like I thought right from the get-go. Nicely done, Zilla. Moving on the winner side on the bracket. Let's see. Let's catch up here with the rest of it.
Oh, yeah. Let's actually take a look at these brackets.
Shadow still on the winner side of things here. Shadow and Akiba going to be a match later on.
Okay.
Sokobi staying on the winner side. Beast Infection staying on the winner side of the bracket as well. Haven't seen him in a minute. D-Town's King. Beast Infection is Sammy.
Beast Infection.
I think he's from Wisconsin, maybe. I'm not.
If
really
I'm
sure.
not mistaken, because I know I think he moved around the Midwest a bit,
Gotcha.
but Wisconsin, I believe, is where he still lives now.
D-Town's King, the Nina player, staying on the winner side of the bracket. I'm seeing all that. That's all in the same pool, by the way. So Shadow, Beast Infection, D-Town's King, all in the same pool. There are 4 pools total. I see Linux 20Z still on the winner side bracket, going up against Xiang next. Xiang, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's a very old school player. He used to play Law way back in like 2005 or something. You know, it was like Tekken 5.0. So I remember, or 2005, 2005. I was like 1995, but Tekken wasn't even out. Maybe Tekken 1 or something, but no, definitely an old school player from the Midwest as well. I see Sensonic in here. Used to be a pretty good Elisa player. Dang. I remember from Tekken Tag 2. I haven't seen his name in Tekken 7 even. That's crazy that he's out for this tournament. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Like there's a lot of people right now that I'm not familiar with that I'm looking at, but I don't know who Coots is, but they're still in on the winner's side down here. Rick the Ruler on loser's side.
What? Who beat Rick?
I am not sure, but I'm gonna have to take a look. Glaze also on loser's side.
What?
Already? Yeah, it's already going down. It's already going down, guys.
Wow.
It's already going down. You guys might
figure out where those
brackets out.
What pool was that? I don't know which one.
Pool 3. That was pool 3.
Pool 3. You're right. 1, 2, 3. Rick the Ruler. Man, oh man, what happened, Rick the Ruler?
I see Mazen doing pretty well right now with that Yoshimitsu climbing through the ranks on the winner's side.
It looks like Glaze maybe didn't show up in time, so that's why he got DQ'd down to loser's side. But Rick the Ruler, where is he? Rick the Ruler lost to King Breadsticks 2-0.
Breadsticks. I hope he didn't have breadsticks on the bars down there. That's what I hope, man.
Oh man, and we get King Breadsticks coming to the stream next.
All right,
and he's gonna be going up against VLander88. That's his Smash
88.
GG name.
All right.
So this is the guy who beat Rick the Ruler, huh? Maybe?
I'm pretty sure, actually.
All right, well, we'll see. We'll try to get him on stream at least. I see Mishimized staying on the win side things. If I remember correctly, I think Mishimized is a Mishima player who uses a hitbox.
I think you're right, actually.
If I remember correctly, I remember him back from the Wizard World days.
That's what I'm remembering.
Is that what I'm thinking? I'm getting confused with someone else?
That's what I'm thinking. It could be, but I'm honestly, when you said that, that's who I was instantly thinking. So.
Okay, cool. So hopefully we're on the same page with that one. I mean, regardless, if you haven't named Mission Mize, you better be a Mission player. If you're like Mission Mize and you're a Lily player, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of Mission player switches to Lily, Kane? Man.
Well, at least he shaved his head. He committed to it, though. So
I would shave Lily's head.
I'm pretty sure you can do that in the customization. That's not illegal.
What if they? I don't think I've ever seen that. That would be awesome.
Just shave Lily's head.
I mean, just, that used to be a style back in the day.
That's true. That's one of the things I want to do with my customization. I want to give him like a buzz cut.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want like a Miguel.
For all
with a
characters?
Buzz cut. I mean, if it's gonna be a customization, I mean, even if it's just for Miguel, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I think it'd be cool.
Miguel with the buzz cut? Is that not an option already? Are you sure? Have you checked that out?
I might have to check it out. And
Yeah,
then I want to put him on the big Tekken 6 coat, the big fur coat. Man, I love that thing.
Oh, the giant fur. I remember that one. That one was cheating. You couldn't see his big lows coming when he did it.
Oh, well, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, depending on the side he's on and stuff. Yeah. Oh, he had the cape outfit that also used to block his like down forward one strings and stuff. That was cheap.
Oh, wow. Okay, I remember that one. It was like the full like Spaniard outfit thing you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Miguel's a cool character that we don't get to see enough of either. Shout outs to Steffi Black for putting in work. Steffi Black got second at, I think it was EU North region, and also was in the exhibition against Emperor, whose Gigas actually took out Steffi Black, but it was still a very fun set to watch. If you guys missed that one, that was crazy because Emperor's Gigas is a monster. Like the fact that he beat Steffi's Miguel, and the way he beat it too. You guys really need to go back and watch this if you missed it. That was a really fun one to watch.
You've been playing a little bit of Gigas lately, bro. What's that?
Yeah, that's. I mean, you know what it was? I played RDM online, and he was doing Gigas' forward 1+2, and it's his headbutt, right? And if it counter hits you, it does like 30%, right? If you're in rage and you hit 3 of those, they're dead. And I was like, what? I'm like, how bad is that on block? He's like, it's safe. I'm like, what do you mean it's safe? It's a counter and a headbutt, but it's high, right? But nobody punishes it. So you can just kind of throw it out. So you just have to be like in their face. However, the rest of Gigas' toolset is not as good. So it makes it very hard to win with just that headbutt. I didn't find setups for that. But there's also his Wild Standing 2 is very hit confirmable, very good, long range as well. There were a lot of moves. Yeah, there was a lot of moves with him that I didn't realize were as good as they were until I started playing the character. So Giga's still not one of the best characters, but I definitely think he's underrated now.
Well, it seems like you have fun with him, man. I guess it's
he's
good,
so
man.
fun, actually. He's actually one of the funnest characters I've ever used.
Speaking of, Mazen up here playing against, what's this dude's name? Or what was his Smash GG name? I can't remember. Is it actually DD Green or is it Ice?
We'll find out in a second. I think it's DD Green, though.
Okay.
DD Green 94 versus Mazen. Mazen, some people think Mazen's the best Yoshimitsu player in the country.
Man, Mazen's been putting in a lot of work, though. Mazen's been around for quite some time. I saw Mazen at CEOs back in the days. I think it was like the year before last.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, he's a tournament veteran, dude. He's been around for a minute. He knows what he's doing out here. Let's see how he does against this Law Master, though. DDR Green 94. Let's see what you got. I'm watching. I'm taking notes.
Oh, no break on the rainbow drop.
Wait a second. Are customs allowed? Is that a custom or is that a normal thing?
I'm pretty sure that's a preset.
That's crazy. You're allowed to wear a shark in your head?
I'm pretty sure, bro. Oof.
Launch him. That's so distracting.
I'm gonna tell you what's distracting. My man Mazen coming in here with 85 wins on the side. Like, what is that about, bro?
His 80. What the hell? The streak?
Bro, that's part. Look, that's intimidation, bro. You gotta look at that while you fighting this dude. He's like, yo, you gonna stop the streak, bro? Is it gonna be you?
DDR Green, I like what I'm seeing so far. He actually had a perfect punish there and a good block on the low. So he looks like he's familiar with this Yoshimitsu matchup.
Oh, catches the tech, gets the throw.
No punch in that get up kick, but doesn't matter. Jamming down forward 1. DDR Green on the board.
Once again, Mazen starting off from a distance. Gets tackled. Ooh. Catch him with the mid. I like how DD Green fighting away from this wall. Got for 3. Yo, Mazen likes to do that. He goes for these moves, transitions, and takes them into like other spots.
Hey.
Nice conversion, DD Green. I like the slash kick right there. Good. But you gotta keep him on his toes. Nice. Oh my God. Walk it on him. Walk it. Oh my god. This is the trickery. This is the stupid stuff.
The stupid stuff? This is the smart stuff.
This is exactly what I was talking about with Yoshimitsu. These are the characters you don't get to see as much, but if you're not familiar with them, it can definitely get you a loss in tournament.
Oh, easily. Yeah, he's definitely a great character and giving out your fun. Also, a very good character, just being really good nowadays, too. Wow! Damn, he just went for it?
Flash, there we go. I was wondering when we were going to start seeing it.
I like his use.
3 Yoshi is crazy, dude. And look at this, man. And now look, if you're DD Green,
what are you supposed to do?
Flash kick, bro. Oh god.
Oh my god.
That was the wrong choice. Oh my god. Bro.
I'm upset for him right now.
Bro. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. These are the characters that you don't get to see as much, that like, especially, let me just say, like in season 3, are so much more. I think in season 3, Yoshimitsu is so much more of a threat. Just because first off, like the damage is so high in a lot of these instances, and Yoshi has a lot of guaranteed damage situations that if you're not familiar with, that you're going to lose to on first sight. A lot of unblockable setups that are basically just, hey, you tech wrong, or even you lay there, I have unblockable. So amazing, take advantage.
It's very, very good. I think this is probably yeah, I said this about a lot of characters in Tekken stuff. I think it's the best version of Yoshimitsu in a long time. And right now, you know, we see Mazen out here in the Midwest. We see Yukio on the East Coast. You see Jumanji, Just Fame James on the West Coast. There are Yoshimitsus everywhere now. Kanan Trench in the EU. You got iMusician, of course, out in Korea. I think
iMusician, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, and with iMusician, of course, you know, you have everyone being like, yo, I want to be like that. You know, so there's tons of intel that you can get if you're a Yoshimitsu player just by watching all of these players, because from what I see, a lot of them play very differently from one another. You know, like with Mason right there, we didn't see any tech catches, right? Zero tech catches, 0 wall loki situations. Jumanji, you will see the wall tech and the crouch dash ones for guaranteed if they stay down on the ground. You'll see that from him, like, I don't know, 50-60% of the time.
Yes.
Yukio, much less of that as well. So it's pretty crazy. Like the whole the hopscotch stance. What the hell's that stance called?
Which one? Fleece dance?
The one Fleece. Sorry, yeah. In Fleece dance, Yoshi, he's you see a buzz that out of Mazen, but you don't really see that out of Jumanji, right? So all these Yoshimitsu players play very differently. Some of them are very spin happy, you know, they love to spin away and get whiff punishes. Mazen doesn't seem to be that kind of Yoshimitsu. So there's a lot of stuff you got to be aware of, you know. And I feel like if these players just kind of absorb each other's tech, you'd have this ultimate Yoshimitsu player that would be unstoppable.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, you kind of, that's what you want to see from a character, right? Like, and how long we play the game kind of gives us that. Like, we've definitely had an influx of Tekken players, which means we're going to have a lot more character variety, I feel like. Yoshimitsu, obviously, one of these characters we're talking about right now, that, of course, hey, if you go in and do the work and watch some of these other players, you can have a ridiculous Yoshimitsu on your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Right, down.
Doesn't run to the flash that time.
My man's been playing on PS4 all day to get this streak, and his goal is to keep it.
Can you imagine if he gets to like the grand finals, he got like 100 win streak, or if he wins the turn without losing and got like 100 plus? Wow.
I'm telling you, man, you got to get a special rank for that, man. Yo, 443.
Might put the sword away.
Offense. Look at this offense now from DD Green.
And I love it too, right? Jab that time. He did a jab that time and a down back 3 with a low. Whereas, you know, we saw the first round that he wanted to jab to down forward 1, right? So he sets up the jab and he either goes mid or low with the quick ones you can't react to. Smart stuff.
Just picking him apart right now. Mazen in trouble. Definitely gonna hit the wall and see what he got.
Uh-oh, he waited for the tech.
Remember, you just talked about how you don't see that much from Mazen. Pulling it out when he's supposed to. Once again, hitting him with the fan, chill out, rainbow drop, taste the rainbow.
Not dead, not dead. The low's blocked.
Get off of me.
Oh, he tried a dragon tail?
Dragon tail.
Damn, did he have rage though? I think maybe he was going for the rage drive. Oh, I like that.
Backhand?
No, sir. Nice low punish there from Mason. Could have had a little more of a beautiful whip punish. 34-4.
He is consistently
nice.
that and made Mason pay for it. Yo, my man's about to stop the streak.
Flash the flash.
Open the jacket.
Too many buttons. Open the jacket. Crouch dash 1. No sword. Two hits.
Fell for that.
And
Hit him with the blue stuff. Let me see him. Let me see the blue stuff. Mason's still
Oh
in
my
there.
God.
Only when you need to. Hey man, you got something to tweak in there? I got some of this blue stuff. A job.
Yo, Mason's going ham right now.
Oh,
Side step 2.
this is not looking good.
Walk it out. And
Walk
some
it.
more. Oh goodness.
There's a shark on a sword out there.
It's set point right now for Mason. DD Green trying to stay in this on the winner's side. Not gonna happen. Mason keeps his win streak alive. What is he at, like 87 now?
This is an 87, bro.
I want to watch just Mason the whole time. Can we do that? Like, I just want to see if he loses it.
Cam. That's what we need.
Mason
We
Cam
need
in the
a
corner.
Mason Cam. I hope you're streaming right now, Mason.
Damn. Not bad, Mason. Not bad. Nicely done. 2-0 keeps his 80-plus win streak alive. Moving on to the winning side of the bracket.
So, what about Mason? How do you feel about Mason's Yoshimitsu, bro? You said, like, have you beat Mason? This 89 win streak, is this a testament to anything to you?
Oh yeah, fantastic. I mean, I've played Mason plenty. We go kind of back and forth. I feel like if I play him like once in a month, he'll beat the crap out of me, like 3-0, 5-0. And
That's
then
true.
I can
know
beat him
this
like
firsthand.
3-0. Yeah,
That's 100% true. That has definitely happened to me.
So I mean, with Mason, he's this kind of player where you really have to kind of get a handle of what he's doing first. And I feel like his weakness is that sometimes he gets a little too loose. You know, he doesn't stay in tournament mode the whole time, I feel like. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will see indeed. We got a lot more Tekken left for you guys. The Tekken Online Challenge continues. But before we get out of here, I believe we have some shout outs. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms. That means Facebook, that means Twitter, that means YouTube. B&E Esports on YouTube, Tekken on Facebook, as well as Twitch and Twitter, and B&E Esports on Twitter as well, to get all the updates on some of those amazing exhibitions, Bud Light Beer League, as well as the Tekken Online Challenge. And we already gave you a hint. We already talked about it, and you guys need to go look at the trailers for these exhibitions coming up tomorrow. We got an STL Brawl for it all with the Pro. Then we have Rick the Ruler. And of course, we have Cuddlecore going up against Glaciating.
Damn.
Shadow 20Z versus Little Majid. These are all going to be ridiculous matches that you do not want to miss. I guarantee you it's going to be a good one. So I'm going to see you here, and then I'm going to see you there. And then, of course, I'm going to see you after this break when we have more Tekken Online Challenge right after this. To the Tekken 7 Online Challenge. This is US Central. Tasty Steve. I'm here with Rip. How's it going, man?
I'm doing good, man. It's been some fun matches so far. You know, we got a ton of players in here that I can't wait to see. I was thinking about that final boss again, though, and I realized a lot of the players in the exhibition tomorrow are not in the tournament. So it's not like just one of them is missing. There's a few of them missing. So now I'm really scratching my chin about something.
Man, see, now you're going too deep into detail, man. You're going too far into the lore, man. You just got to leave it where it is. We don't know who it is. And just stop it, you know? But the matches have been good so far. I mean, if it is, so you're thinking that it might be one of those people from the exhibition as well?
It's happened before. It's happened multiple times before. So, yeah, it could be like that, or it could go the other way completely, where it's someone who's super old school, right? Maybe it is someone who we haven't seen much in Tekken 7, who's like an older Tekken game, you know? I don't know. Could be. But, of course, a huge shout out, of course, to Astro Gaming, back supporting another year of the Tekken Online Challenge as the official headset and mix-up out here. And this year, Astro Gaming is going to be providing all top 3 open event champions with some Astro gear. So shout out to Astro for always supporting the Tekken Online Challenge and everything Tekken out here.
Definitely true. Astro making big moves out here. I remember when they first made that big announcement that they were helping out Tekken. Always been a supporter. So shout outs to Astro once again for providing the awesome headsets that we use here in the Tekken Online Challenge.
And of course, we got the Bud Light Beer League still going on. The West region wrapped up last Tuesday. This Tuesday, we have the East Finals. Last chance for players to qualify for the actual finals, which is going to be November 3rd. Make sure you guys are tuning in for that. Twitch.tv/Bud Light.
Yeah, those Tekken Bud Light challenges have been ridiculous. The Bud Light Beer League has been good since its conception, right? And the matches have only gotten better. The finals were amazing the first time around, and now, like, I feel like more people know about it, so the competition has gotten even better. I can't wait for finals this year.
Oh, yeah. And on the West side, we already have the top 4 players there, right? So it's going to be Binchang, Sukin, AccuMajor, and Jumanji. So we got a Yoshimitsu in there. Binchang uses like every character. Sukin, Final Boss, lays in there. And AccuMajor, Brian hitting taunt jet uppers online like nothing. It's gonna be a fun one to watch for sure. And man, coming up on stream in just a second, we're setting up for it, but we are gonna have one of the 20Z boys, one of the main 20Z boys, you know, leaving everyone in his shadow. You know, it's gonna be a fun one to watch. Maybe a Claudio on screen, I hope. But he has other characters he's been running too.
That's true. That's true. I mean, but maybe he wants to get warmed up for the exhibition, right, man? The silent assassin himself, Shadow. I've been missing, like, I know Shadow has been playing online, but he was one of those players I love to see compete in these international Tekken World Tour events, because I always love to see him go up against like the international competition, whether it be, you know, like the UK guys or the Korean players, because he's just one of those newer players that I feel like is really, really good. Same thing for kind of like Kodo Core, but just talking in the strength of like Shadow, because dude's actually ridiculous. And now he's getting more characters, where he's always had extra characters, but having more competent characters where he can actually switch during matchups and learn. That dude's gonna be ridiculous. Like, he's already ridiculous, but he's gonna get even better, yo.
He is gonna get better. I agree with you completely on that. But let's not forget TWT finals last year. He beat Arslan Ash.
That's true.
That's huge. It was the biggest deal, right? I mean, that's the major reason that Arslan Ash did not make the top 8 last year, right? If he had beaten Shadow, he wouldn't have been in that situation with Knee, you know, the which one game, whatever, right? Like, that wouldn't have been an issue. The real issue was that he lost to Shadow. You know, Shadow beat Arslan Ash. That's just the biggest deal. So Shadow, as you mentioned, he's still a young kid. He's going to get better. You know, there's still so much more potential for him here. He's already on top of the Bud Light Beer League we were just talking about. So he's probably going to be one of the finalists out there for the Eastern region. I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, that's how you know, man. The Bud Light Beer League is actually going to be ridiculous. I hope you guys have been keeping track of it. Of course, in your respective regions, East and West, we do alternate, as Rip has said before. I've commentated a few of them. You've played and commentated in a couple of them yourself. So, and I know that's got to be fun, man. I got to start entering these Bud Light Beer League.
Yeah, dude. Basically, if I'm not commentating it, I'm entering it. That's what I do for all of these tournaments, right? If I'm not commentating, I'm entering or I'm restreaming. It's one or the other. And if I'm restreaming and I can enter, I'm doing both of those things same time. I'll restream and I'll enter. So, you know, I'm always out there. But here we go. Sounds like we are loading up into our next match. I heard it. Said, right, get ready for the next battle. I don't know. We'll find out in just a second. Here it comes.
Boom. There he is right there. Shadow 20Z. What's the skinny nerd?
Versus Rip?
I swear to God.
So I said it for you.
All right, we got another Lily. Yeah, right? Like, what?
Yeah. You know, I heard there's a lot of Lucky Chloe players doing well on the East Coast. Maybe the U.S. Central is all the Lily players.
Yo, maybe that's the future. You know how Tekken used to have the, you know, the character usage? They just do it on, like, they just rank it off the online, and they just make it on a global map.
Oh, man. So by region? Dude, that would be kind of funny.
Man, I think that would be sick, actually. I mean, especially if you switch it to, like, this online format anyway, then I feel like it's only natural that that happens.
Damn, Shadow with the 10-win streak, too? Backdashing all day. Nice block. Blocked the Root of Evil that time.
Breaks the wall. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Maximize this damage, though, but drops that last hit. The one on that string right there delayed it a bit too much. Man, does hit scaling affect that string like that to where you maybe you just timed it wrong, possibly?
Could be. The first round of Shadow here. Yeah, let's see what Skinny Nerd's got. Yeah, I mean, you know, the thing with Zapina, right? Spacing is the name of the game. Backdash all day, down 3 from downtown. Like, yeah, it's a little bit punishable, but, you know, sometimes you miss. He doesn't from far enough away. Hey.
So needs to be careful. I like the defense for Skinny Nerd on the wall, though. Needs to get away from it. Not able to get that the rest of that conversion. Jab just to try to set that president. Moves around.
Holy moly, the knockdown. Doesn't go for an extension. Doesn't find the wall, but man, looking in total control right now for Shadow, and the down forward one gonna close it out.
I like the test, just small pokes, because that way, if Lily sidesteps, you'll still have an opportunity. And a lot of instances that down forward want to catch. Okay. No, the power crush whiffs. The sidewalks. Oh my gosh. Ooh,
holy moly!
From the wall. Oh, big damage.
Good walk.
Walks. Talk about these Lily sidesteps. Nice punish on the block low.
But no combo.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
That's the round right there, right? You hit the launch there, you have rage, you spend the rage drop with the rage art, you close it out. So Skinny Nerd, huge drop there, and against a player like Shadow, those ones hurt, and I've been there. I've done the same thing where I make these huge drops and against people that I'm like, man, I could have beat that guy if I just done that one thing. And it sucks because it's the easiest thing. It's not like you missed the punish completely, you just stood there. You hit the launcher, the combo you've done 1,000 times already, right? But in those moments, you just got to stay calm and just do what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm definitely fallen victim to that a few times myself. That's one of the things, like, I'm starting to learn how to deal with it a little better, especially like in those tense situations. So it does happen. There's still another game to be played. So this is when you got to think about it, like, all right, well, I need to know what worked out for me. I did get that big launcher. I did catch him stepping a little too much. I just wasn't able to finish out those combos. Those hits, those drops, those confirms can definitely change how a match plays out. So all you have to do is make it happen again, and this time, don't drop the combo,
Basically, yeah. I think when that happens, you have, there's two ways players respond. Either they realize it, they're like, all right, I gotta slow myself down, or it spirals out of control. They go the other way completely. I feel like that's the more common route that I've seen out of players. They have that one moment where they could have closed it out, just made that one mistake, and then that just haunts them. And for the rest of the set, that's what they're thinking about, and they're not focused on the game as well anymore.
No, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. Whether it's online or live in person, you can definitely those nerves can hit you no matter what. I've played in both at this point, and yeah, they're still there. But shout outs to everybody watching at home. The T7 online challenge continues. That is the hashtag. Make sure you tweet it out. Show some love. We're gonna get back to these games. Shadow going up against the Skinny Nerd. Let me see what these changes are. Skinny Nerd. I got faith. I believe.
Infinite stage this time. Opts not to select a stage. You see the question mark there, so we know it is a random one. Skinny Nerd, stick with the character, so we had that option to switch stage. Lily coming back at you here. It's just a great place to fight, don't you think?
Round one. Fight.
Good interrupt there. And you can see Shadow kind of like teasing to get that whip punish. Skinny Nerd's not taking the bait. I like this. A lot more calm, gets the punch. Okay, Skinny Nerd. Show me something.
Hey,
gets the counter hit. Full combo conversion. I always forget. That's why I keep getting hit by it, Steve. Jeez.
Dang it.
Yeah, he is poking him like crazy right now, and it's definitely working out.
Wow!
This time,
no!
Go! That was your fault. I heard you, Rip. Like,
oh man. Okay, look. The good news here, the combo wasn't gonna kill him anyway.
Wait, no?
No, the combo wouldn't have killed him anyway. Oh man, that was brutal though. Now 2 huge drops from the Skinny. I told you this is the way it goes, Steve. It just for whatever reason, when this happens to a player, it haunts them too much. They don't bring it back. But it's not over till it's over, right? You got to win 3 rounds.
And just not doing well at defending against these strings. Might not want to be that close, because I'm telling you right now, you need to make a whip if you want to take advantage of some of these situations. Shadow's facing it so well. And not too many side steps either. Okay, down 4-3.
Could have had much more there. But right now, Skinny Nerd with rage again. Are we going to get another launcher to drop combo?
Oh.
Just asking.
I thought it was just asking.
It's just a question. Fight. Oh yeah, the music's amping up. Man, maybe they let this thing rock.
Can't stop me online, Harada. You can't come in. What, you gonna come in my room? You can't do that though.
Man, Steve, for these online tournaments, you gotta throw it ahead. There's always like that audio, the little tiny bit. You're like, oh dude. Man. Yeah, so you gotta learn to sync it up. So next time we do it, we'll do it early.
Do it early?
Yeah. And then Chad's like, damn, they synced it up. That was amazing. Or we'll be earlier. I don't know. But right now, Shadow looking to close it out. 2-0 here. Got him. Boom.
And just
like that. One of the favorites, dude.
2-0. Definitely one of the favorites. If you talk about Shadow in a lot of instances, you look at any kind of pool arrangement, Shadow is somebody that I'm favoriting to make it out of said pool regardless. And of course, Shadow Shadow being one of the best players in the United States, regardless, right? Like, no matter where I see Shadow, he's somebody that I'm expecting to see in the top 16, you know, a top 8, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So that time is pretty funny, right? Because Shadow, I thought about it. I was like, wait a second. This is not a tournament that I would want to be a final boss for.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine if like Anakin was on the East Coast, be like, I'm the final boss. Like, I don't want to do it. Just take me out. Like, it's not going to work out. So someone who, I mean, like whoever, like I said, Shadow's got to be a favorite here. So if you're the final boss, you're probably preparing for Shadow, right? You're watching every one of these matches. You're thinking, boy, what is this guy doing? I got to know everything. So good luck to whoever the final boss is. Because Shadow right now is playing phenomenal.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. If you're fighting somebody like Shadow, and then, like, I think about it, like, if you're the secret boss, Rip, like, let's just say you're the secret boss.
Maybe I am.
If you fight somebody like Shadow, who comes out of the tournament, playing phenomenally, is the pressure higher on you now as a secret boss, or are you just there to party?
I think if you're a final boss, you're always there to party. Because you don't have anything to lose, right? The player who wins this tournament, they're playing to double their winnings for the entire tournament. You as the final boss, you've got no pressure. You're already there. You're like, I'm already here, dude. All I'm doing is trying to stop you from having a better time today. And you know, if you go back to the very first one of these events, right, the US West pre-event that we did, that's what happened. Speed Kicks had a 17 win streak on his Horong when he won that tournament. And then Sukin came in, and I remember I was commenting, I was like, Sukin can barely beat this guy. He can barely hang with this guy usually. But the way that match went, Sukin played crazy, like crazy loose is what I should say, right? And he was so loose that it was just like, wow, why does he play this always? And because usually there's pressure on him, like he's trying to win, you know. But in this case, it didn't matter if he won. So he's like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. He did a double tech catch on Speed Kicks. Why would you do a double tech catch? Well, you hit one tech catch, you get the damage, right? He's like, no, I'll do it again. It's like, bro, that kind of play style was like just next level. So I think I prefer that, because if somebody's won the whole time, like somebody's so dominant, right? Like, you know, Mason wins, he's got a 100 win streak, right? You're the final boss, like, dude, this guy's got 100 wins. Like, no one could beat him. It's not a big deal if I can't beat him. Yeah, but if you do beat him, it's that much better.
That's true. That's why they call me the boss, baby.
It's awesome.
Back on the work line. Got it, boss.
Oh, man, that was tight. But coming up, we got some good ones, boys and girls. Let me let you know right now. The match that we have queued up here, we got some top players coming, hopefully. So right now, I'm going to take a look at the bracket, see what we've got going on here. Yeah, I see Shadow. Man, Shadow is actually 2 matches away. So 1 match away from making it, or 2 matches away from the top 8, I should say. Let's say it that way. So Shadow now with that last win we just saw, 2 wins away from making it top 8. Beast Infection in the lower half of the bracket from Shadow. So D-Town's King actually lost to Beast Infection. So Beast Infection now 1 match ahead of Shadow, essentially. He's in that set currently, so at the same level. So Beast Infection needs 2 games to get to top 8. Shadow needs 2 games, but they're going to have to play each other if they both win.
Well, let me go take a look further in these bad boys as well. Let me see if I can...
I see
this
Linux,
is getting intense, though.
Yeah, Linux 20Z and Sensonic, 2 of the players I noted earlier, also have to play each other soon. And that winner of that will also go to the qualifier match for top 8, so they're also 2 away. I see in the bottom half of that bracket, Junior's still fighting, trying to get in there. He's got to go up against GDX Dev. I believe that match is underway currently. So the winner of that would have to play Dragon Dude, and then the guy to play Linux 20Z or Sensonic. So it's getting down there, man. You know, we have 4 pools. I'm talking about all winner side matches. King Breadsticks, the guy who beat Rick the Ruler earlier, still winning. Also 2 matches away from making top 8.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I want to see who he is, what character he plays. I'm very interested in that for sure. Bottom half of that bracket, Mishimi's actually lost to Lit Wave. So Mishimi's sent to loser bracket. Lit Wave going up against Akudama. Do you think that Akudama is an Akuma player?
I feel like there's no way Aku. It's like the Aku part just makes me feel like this is an Akuma player.
Right, yeah, I'm not sure. But Akudama, here's the interesting thing about his run. He won his first game 2-0. Then Glaze 20Z was supposed to be his opponent, but Glaze was DQ'd, either not here, whatever reason. But then since then, Akudama's beaten multiple people afterwards. So Akudama now is 4 wins into his path, staying on the winning side. And, you know, usually when you see someone like win by over a DQ over someone, you think like, oh, well, they got kind of a freebie.
They got kind of, it's a buy. They count it as a buy, right? Like
exactly. So he's doing very well here.
Well, hopefully we get to see some of this gameplay soon. And speaking of, we got Linux up on the screen. Linux, another one of those guys been around for quite some time, running this Tekken 7 tournament live. I'm glad to see it's translated to online. And Sensonic, like you said before, another Claudio player.
Yeah, he used to be an Elisa player in Tekken Tag 2. So Claudio, and now that I'm seeing it, I'm remembering he did have a Claudio way back when. Way back when. I think also way back when he used to play on Wi-Fi. You know, but nowadays, who knows?
Now look at him. Now
I can't wait for season 4.
Save me season 4. All right, here we go.
It's funny how those details stick with
right out the gate. Okay. Good side step. Good patience by Sensonic. The hop kick, finding his mark, gonna get the wall.
He's very good at those hop kicks. I remember that from his Elisa.
Oh, power crush.
Yeah, that was an interesting time to do a power crush there.
Oh, nice. Down 4-1. Gets complete with punish. Wall.
Mix up. Oh, goes to the ground and hit instead. Oh, no. He's dead. Superman.
Yeah, no. Getting a little too anxious on offense right there, Linux. Okay. Going for a bunch of mids here. Possibly trying to challenge that Bill to those fans just to make sure. I love seeing Marduk use like the strings, like the down 4-1-2 strings, and just finishing the string sometimes just to get a read. Nice 1+2 throw, down back 2 to close out. Okay.
Linux answering back here. Linux also has a Noctis, right? So if he does happen to lose this game, we may see the Noctis come out, and I'm sure he probably has other characters too.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he might have been a Raven player back then. That might be way out of left field with that one.
No. I think you're right. I think I could have possibly seen it because I'm pretty sure we might have commentated a match like a KIT or something, and he was possibly running Raven. Could be wrong.
And we'll see, man. One game at a time. But right now, Rage Mode for Sensonic. Instant running 2.
Do it again. Fan back. Wow. The 4-3 whiffs. Oh my gosh. Oh,
it was changed, right? That move used to be a mid. Now it's a high. So that makes sense for it to miss there. But Sensonic up 2 rounds to 1 here.
Cool conversion right there. Really close to the wall. Tries to jab out. Wow, it seemed like he was too tall to get the jab. That was messed up.
Gigas' jab doesn't hit that either.
Oh, that's whack.
Beautiful duck. Wall carry, easy.
Takes the Oki. Side step forward.
I would say don't tap Marduk in a rage. Kill him.
What? Yo, somebody hit me with the scissors on that.
Holy crap.
That for me, clip it out, tag me. I just want to go back and look at that.
So confused. I was like, where did he go? I thought he did a sidestep, but I saw him like doing a move. I was like, where is it? Then he spun him from behind. I was like, damn.
He looked like he did a sidestep, and then also was blue stuff. I was like, wait a minute.
I didn't see the first happen because it looked like a sidestep. That was nutty, man. I can't wait to see that one back later.
Yeah, I hope you guys took the appropriate response. Digital scissors that bad boy. Put it on the Twitter so I can see it later. Hashtag T7 Online Challenge. Man, that was looking back and forth in a few of those rounds. But Sensonic definitely finding ways to slow down Marduk. It seemed like it was going good at first, though.
It definitely did, right? But, I mean, out the gate with the tackle, that was a good call, right? But that kind of strategy is not going to pay off long term. So nice and done by Sensonic. I like the instant running twos. His hop kick placement is good. His side steps are on point. You know, he really looked prepared. He's ducking the highs in the strings. If you're a Linux at this point, I think you might actually want to consider switching characters. He seems very prepared for the Marduk.
Yeah, he was definitely calling out a lot of these situations where every time Linux tried to press the offense, after that first tackle, that was the most Marduk thing we saw. He did get that 1+2 big damage combo on the wall, and it was because he was playing just a little slower, waiting for Sensonic to like overcommit just a little bit, but he wasn't getting big damage. None of those rounds were like big damage combos. Yeah, like small conversions, small wall carry in some instances, but every time Sensonic was just able to bring it back.
Oh yeah, so let's see, man. I'm excited to see Sensonic do well here. Like, I remember playing him like literally like 7-8 years ago in Tekken Tag 2 when that game was out and like popping, right? So it's very cool to see a play like this continuing to play. You know, entering a tournament like of this size and doing well, right? So because right now he is 2 matches away from making top 8, winner side of the bracket. If he wins against Linux here, he's guaranteed a minimum of 9th in the tournament. Like, that's fantastic.
That's sick. That's really good.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
one game ahead here. So let's see what happens. I expect we'll see Linux switch characters here. Maybe Noctis will come out to play. He's sticking it out. Oh
Okay,
my
okay,
goodness. All right.
okay.
I like the commitment though.
Gotta have faith. Maybe it's something he realized that he could take advantage of. I want to see
could
some
be.
more reversals. Linux has reversals on the side of Marduk, man. Make them slow down just a little bit. Got to be careful of the lows, though, obviously, but let me see. Man, my man got S's down the report card, though. Peep the report card, though.
Round
Sounds
two.
pretty good.
Straight S's.
Fight.
Give that man a scholarship, Steve.
I just might. Gotta sign up, though.
Hey. Punish him.
Side step forward. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Side step forward is such a good low.
Let's rip didn't duck, but he was not close enough to get the follow-up.
And look at him staying down here in this situation.
Now, that's not too wise. No break on the 1+2. Swiping at the legs, tries to go for a throw again. Getting a little
Good
too
throw
obvious. And Lennox is looking like he
The blue. Okay, nice.
goes for the
Rage
mid.
mode for Sensonic spends it.
Oh, block
Block
goes back
back
up,
dash.
down 4-1. Wait a minute, Lennox. He's like, of course I stuck the Marduk. Of course.
Round two.
And a little teabag action there. I saw that.
Just had to change the outfits, that's all.
Choke slam.
He's dead, man. The red stuff came out of the floor.
Whoa.
Oh,
There's the duck.
gets the punish. Carry to the wall as well. Sonic. Big damage. Takes
the
the
homing
open
attack.
top kick on the wall. Lots of blocks done. Lennox with
Woo!
the patience.
Superman.
Sidestep.
Of course, the low. Should have went mid. The
Normal
regular
throw.
grab.
Rage is there.
Rage drive's coming.
Down for one hit on the wall. Holds his boost up.
Hit it,
Goes
hit
for the
it!
mid. Oh, he did it again. He tried to go for the mid get up attack out of the down stance. Didn't work.
Yeah, he was scared to get a hit grounded. Second hit delayed on the back 3-3.
I feel like now every Claudio is gonna do that at least once a match, just to
Oh,
see.
dude, it's so good.
Yeah, it's the test. I feel like that's how you know you're in there.
It's that good.
Oh my gosh, dude. Was he off axis? That's why the
Nope.
down.
Set point for Sensonic.
Oh,
Counter
finally.
it.
Oh,
Bro. Linux in trouble here. Perfect combo from Sensonic.
Okay, tries to swing in the middle of that down 4-3-1 string. Not a lot of damage, but something started.
Beautiful timing on the wake up. Fidget spinner time. Superman. Sensonic 2-0 over Linux 20Z. One set away from making it into the top 8 winner side of the bracket. That would be awesome. Sensonic, you're playing really well right now. Keep it up, man. That's
Yo,
cool to see.
Sonic is playing crazy out here. Looking so sharp. Honestly, like, just the way, even every time that even Linux got something remotely started, he just had an answer for it every time. Even just the Oki on the wall in some of these situations, going for the hop kick on the wall, still able to keep these high pressure scramble situations up, which seemed like they was working out better for him in most instances either way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really impressed there. And clearly, you know, he had the Marduk knowledge. He had Marduk scouted already. I'm not sure why Linux decided to stick to Marduk or not, but I feel like that maybe could have, you know, came back to bite him a little bit there. Regardless, guys, don't forget you guys will watch the Tekken Online Challenge for the U.S. Central region. We do have another region coming up, EU Southwest. It's going to be November 7th. Registration is now live at TekkenWorldTour.com. But if you guys are in France, Spain, Portugal, Switzerland, or Italy, now is your time. Your time to get featured here. You could be the Sensonic that shows up at this tournament and takes everyone out. All right, get into that registration, TekkenWorldTour.com.
Yeah, make sure you guys get involved with this Tekken 7 online challenge. I feel like the community has done a great job, new and old, of contributing to what's happening right now. I'm glad we've gotten this far, and make sure you get involved, man. You still have an opportunity coming up, like Rip just said.
Exactly. And, you know, if you guys have ideas for who you think the final boss should be, you guys should be using that hashtag T7 online challenge and be like, yo, EU Southwest, I want this guy to be final boss. You guys don't even know about him. Everyone's going to be shocked when he sees you, when you guys see him take out everyone else. So I'm looking forward to the final boss. I don't know who it's going to be tonight. I have a feeling I know, though.
Really?
I think it's down to 2 people. Text it to you?
Text it to me.
I don't.
I mean, unless you just want to say it, and I know you don't want to do that. You don't want to put it out in the air, right?
I don't know. Maybe it's right.
Maybe it's right. Who do you think it is, Rip, man? Stop playing with me.
I think it's going to be Slips.
Yo, that'd be sick if it was Slip.
I think it's gonna be Slip. Slip's, if you guys don't know Slip's, Tekken Tag 1, one of the best players out there from the Midwest. Also, you know, I mean, first of all, Tekken Tag 1 was kind of a Midwest game, right?
Yeah.
If you look back in the history of it, for some of the champions out there. But Slip's unconquerable. You know, like, I don't know. It could
like,
be either
I
one
can
of them.
tell you right now, I'm really close with some of the STL legends, you know what I'm saying? So if it's one of them, I mean, what, Hatman might be out there playing, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys. Look, he's still around. He's on my PS.
Does he still play?
I don't know if he plays like that, but you never know. He's been playing a lot of Soul Calibur, I believe. So I mean, he might. You never know. I feel like at this point,
Hatman would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
I mean, like, that kind of a final boss is awesome to me. Like, people have no idea, right? Like, players nowadays, they don't know who Hatman is, right? But he was an Oscar player way back in the day. I remember playing him in 2007, Evo North, I think it was.
Oh my
god!
God.
Forever ago. Yeah, exactly. That was the one time I came out to the Midwest, you know, back then. And
what? I was not around for that.
You were probably there because I met AJ there. And, like, I didn't really meet him, but I met him, you know? Like, that's what it was.
What's out there? Oh, man, now I got to go do some digging. I would be really upset if I was there and I didn't meet you there.
You probably got ejected from the venue for being too loud or something. You know, you're making too much noise. They probably ejected you. But, no, yeah, I mean, I think that was the one, like, you know, it doesn't even matter. This is ancient history. Right? That was Evo North, but I got second place. I did pretty good. I should have won, but the guy paused it, and I let it rock. That was my bad. My bad. If they pause on you, DQ them.
Bro. Just being a gentleman, bro. We got to get back to these games. Yeah. Sometimes you're too nice, Rip. Sometimes you're too nice.
That's why I'm so angry at everyone nowadays, you know?
Right? It took advantage.
I was too nice before. Never again.
Wait a minute. We got Fang. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We do not get to see that many Fangs, but we got a Fang versus Xiao Yu coming up.
Exactly. And Dialect Wave, right? He's the one who took out Mission Mize a second ago. So that's pretty interesting.
Okay.
You know, he's just the first Dan. He's only got 3 wins, but here he is in this tournament, taking people out like Mission Mize 3 rounds into the tournament. Nicely done, Dialect Wave, putting first Dans on the map. And then you got Lactokinesis
on the map.
Lactokinesis. I don't know what that is, but that makes my stomach feel funny.
I mean, yeah.
Round 1.
Oh my God, Rip is crazy. Oh man, that was good.
All right. Start it up.
Akudama, we were completely wrong. Definitely does not play a Puma.
That's his name?
Right, exactly.
I'll tell you what, I like Akudama more than Lactokinesis.
Oh man, I think it started to do something to my stomach. Hold on. Hop and throw, no break. Dialect Wave, Akudama.
Round 2. Fight.
I really love this Xiao Yu preset, by the way.
Oh, that's nice. Damn, that's so dirty. Make you think it's gonna be a decisive low, then she turns around and hits it low anyway.
Great dub. The awareness on both of these guys is definitely turned up a little bit.
In the back.
Wow.
The launch.
Oh, so much damage, yo. Akudama, excuse me. Excuse me. Revered ruler. Lactokinesis.
Woo!
Akudama, excuse me.
I was hoping that Fang Crash QCF1 was going to go underneath there, but not that time.
Okay. Oh, that for nothing. Nice block. Oh, what?
No, should have launched. Wow, good blocking again. Got to launch.
Defense is looking pretty good for Dialect Wave so far, but you have to make something happen. But the life lead is there. Don't overextend if you don't have to.
Yeah, you're right. His blocks and defense have been fantastic. Just the punishment's not there right now. Tempo back step. Gets interrupted a little bit.
Nice block. There we go. Okay. The defense from Dialect Wave has been spot on, but just the punishes have been pretty questionable.
Dude, I love what he did at the end of the round. He hit the launcher for the kill, and he just stopped the combo immediately. He's like, look, I know I can do it, but you know what? I'm focused. I don't know what I need to do. Next round. Get it started. Still in it. Sidewalk in here. Nope. Just slightly out of range. Don't get back to the mix.
Back turn. Stomp on him. Working on a perfect right now. Dialect Wave as soon as I said that. As soon as I said it.
You jinxed him, Steve. He's going to lose the whole game now because of you. Punish!
Oh!
You're going to at least shoulder that. Minimum shoulder.
Yeah. Yo. Akudama running it back. Breaks the throw.
Akudama's got Rage Drive available.
Throw the down 3. Oh my God.
Rage Drive mix.
One fish hook. Down 4. Okay.
Smart. Very smart there. Immediately back 4 as soon as you went back turn, so you couldn't pull out the Rage Drive. Down 4 while you're still back turn. still denying it. Final round, game 1.
Hop and throw. No punish though. Had the read, not the punish.
We got the life lead and the shoulder.
What a whip punish. Dialer Wave turning it up.
Dude, the defense, I love it.
Yo, Dialer Wave, the first Dan, I think the name should be blue because that looks like a Smurf account, but that's gold. It's 7 golden letters. Dialer Wave. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's what they should add in season 4. They should add a Smurf account alert. If they have like accounts higher, then like if they have a Tekken Prime, everything below a certain level, their name should be blue, and it should be all Smurf. That way we know. That way we know. Especially at least in tournaments, you know.
I think the Tekken Prowess, it actually shows their name in different colors anyway.
Yeah.
So it might actually be like that. If they're like, a Tekken Prowess is super high, but when they're low rank, this would be bluer to them.
Ah,
they could do it.
They could definitely do it.
There's potential there. I like what I'm hearing. Solid idea, Steve. Save us season 4.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Man. Oh man, but nicely done
for you and everything. Season 4, I promise.
Dial-It Wave with the Fang Wave. A lot of great blocking. The fuzzy defense he had. You see that Akudama likes to do those empty jump setups, where it's gonna be like an empty jump into a low or empty jump into a while standing attack, and you can see every time he does it, Dial-It Wave, like he ducks and stands back up and trying to block the mid. So if the low is there, he'll block it. If it's a jump into a mid, he'll block that as well. So it's really nice. We'll see if Akudama has a mix-up for that, which he may. But it's not going to be as much damage as just go for the straight-up initial mix-up. Yeah,
the pace at which that match was going was so in favor of Akudama at first, right? I was like, man, this is in fast forward. And that's typically how you know a Ling is in control. If a Ling is in your face, mixing you up with movement, evading attacks, using parries, it's going her pace. But the fact of the matter is that my boy Dial-It Wave literally slowed the match down by defense alone. And even though the punishes were not rock solid, the fact of the matter is like being able to take that momentum away from a character like Ling helps you so much.
Oh, without a doubt. And, the punishes are going to get there, right? So the fact that the defense and the blocks are all there already, it's looking bad right now for Akudama. Let's see if he can turn things around here. I would love to see the rage drive, right? We never saw a single rage drive out of him. He tried it once, but Dial-It really shut it down. He did a really good job of shutting it down. So he's going to have to be a little more creative in how he opens it up for the rage drive.
If I was just in an online rank match playing against Dial-It right now, I would be so mad. I'm like,
why?
This dude is definitely not first Dan, bro. Oh,
hey,
not this time.
Wall saved him. Nice try.
It's a little late. Nice block. Solid punish. Spins the blue early. Oh my God. Jumps over the low.
The second, and it wasn't even a raise drive. Akudama first round. That's probably what tricked him. That it wasn't a raise drive.
Right. Not sure if that was a whip punish. No block.
Underneath this time, but that sets up Ling for the mistrust.
Both of them did back turn moves, right? Specific back turn moves. Ling's just one though.
Hey.
I like that option right there. Big damage right here. Not looking good. Akudama. Great break.
Man, but Akudama is running through Dial-It Wave right now. And finishing the string at both these rounds, he hasn't been hit much at all.
Look how fast they're going. Look how much faster the pace of this match is. Akudama in full control. 2 rounds in on the second game.
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay, the defense coming back up for Dial-It Wave, but still gets clipped. Akudama on the verge of taking the second match.
Yeah, and here's the sweep.
Oh,
wow, got him rolling into mistrust.
Yo, Akudama rocking the Canada flag, running it back versus Dial-It Wave.
Yeah, Canada's allowed too, huh? It's a big central region.
I mean, hey.
It's NA Central, not US Central, I guess.
Hey, that's actually pretty cool, though. I mean, look, if the connection is good enough for those guys to play, then let it rock then, As long as they're okay with it. And as long as you're adhering to the rules and you stay in the region in which you're playing that tournament, it's fine.
Yeah, and if you don't stay in the region, you should get disqualified.
You should definitely get disqualified. 100%.
You should hell get disqualified and denied any prize money.
Anyways, Dial-It Wave not looking too good that second game. But I literally said this before the match started. I was like, if this match is going fast, then Ling is winning. And it's because of the mobility. It's because she has a lot of situations where, like running 3 that puts her in the stance. You swing wrong, that's a knockdown. And we saw a lot of lows coming out of Akudama to get this guaranteed follow-up damage. Even had the awareness like on the wall after getting the sweep on the wall to go just the change-up. Goes for the 3 hits, takes the Oki instead, and then keeps the pressure. So
yeah, one of the tools that I've noticed has not been used by Dial It Wave is Fang's back one, right? It's really his move. It's like the get off me move, but you don't really see Fang players use it much anymore. But if you're being pressured this much by a Link Xiaoyu or any character really, it's kind of like using Yoshimitsu's flash. You know, exactly. It's your one tool to like really stop, get off me. You know, he's that like back cancel step that used to be really good in early Tekken 7. But you know, before that was so good. If you go back to the older Tekkens, it was really the back one that was the stop, get off me.
Talk to the hand, bro.
Exactly. And when's the last time you got to say that, right? I feel like you haven't said that in a long time.
I said it when I was commentating with Bloodhawk for the Bud Light. Yeah, that was the last time I got to say it. But yeah, no, you're 100% right. Back one is one of the main Fang staple tools that even a lot of Fangs still don't like really use like that. Or maybe, you know, I just don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not a Fang player. But like, I feel like it's a good tool because one, it's mad fast. It's a nice counter hit bait. If it does counter hit, you get guaranteed follow-ups for big damage as well. Like, why not use it?
Man, it is
high though.
It is, but it's so fast and it recovers pretty fast. So you're not really gonna get killed for it. But Dial It Wave, right here, you know, I mentioned earlier, he took out Mishimized. FYI, Mishimized is from Canada, and right now it's Akudama from Canada. Dial It Wave might be the Canadian Slayer right now, if he can get through this game though. It's tied up, one apiece. Akudama fighting for Canada. For Mishimized and Canada.
Oh, shoulder. Okay. I feel like the more variety we see in Dial It Wave's move set, like the better he plays.
I agree. And that's the thing about Fang, right? He's a poke machine. He's got so many poke options.
Like this whole round, there was no combos.
Yeah,
those
you
were
don't need
all pokes.
And you know, there are a lot of people who think that Fang is not that great of a character. I'm like, how? Like, I don't understand. I think Fang is really good.
Once again, it's just one of those things, man. It's just opinions, bro. Dude, I forgot. I just saw down forward one, back one, side step 4 hits.
Yep. The classic, the wall carry, good. Shoulder, that was in the blue one. That would have been nice. Low pair in the Fang junkyard? I don't think so.
Great awareness, though.
Whoa, reset? Doesn't get it.
Yo, they are. Wait a minute. Let me
pick up.
Yo, Dial It Wave.
Round 3.
He's like, he's from Canada, huh? Just like Mishimized?
Right.
I'll show him.
Dial It Wave. I'm gonna dial you back, bro. You better calm down. Wait a minute. Akudama. Oh,
I love it.
Shoulder. Trade.
That's a great trade for Dial It.
Dial It Wave.
Akudama, you all caught up here. Back turn setup. Down for counter hits. That time rage for Akudama. Can he rage drive? Yes, he can.
The blue stuff. Let me see him in the chat.
The wall's gonna save him.
I got blue stuff too.
Blue stuff right back at you.
I got blue stuff too. Hold this shoulder. Hold this shoulder. You see what he's doing right now? He's working back up more blue stuff. He's
give me the blue.
Blue stuff.
Blue
stuff. I want more of that. No,
Dial It Wave. Moving on in terms of staying on the winner's side, one match away from making the top 8 now. He'll be going up against Trojan, and Trojan is the guy who beat King Breadsticks. Finally, King Breadsticks run stops here on the winner's side at least. He's the one who beat Rick the Ruler early in the tournament. So King Breadsticks finally losing in winner's semifinals. Winner's final will be Trojan versus Dial It Wave for this pool.
Okay.
This is pool number 3. Let me take a look at what else we got going on here. We got Ice Cold Edge and Mr. J7B. That's going to be a winner's side top 8 qualifier from pool number 4. Meanwhile, in pool number 2, I see Sensonic. We saw him earlier take out Linux 20Z's Marduk. He's one match away from top 8. He's waiting for the winner between Dragon Dude and Junior 20Z. You got to believe it's probably going to be Junior, but you never know. Dragon Dude, you know, he's made it this far in the tournament. We'll see what happens. Going down to pool 1, we have Shadow versus Frosty Love. Winner of that will go up against Beast Infection. So Beast Infection did win his last match. So Shadow 20 or Frosty Love versus Beast Infection will also be a qualifier.
That's what I was just looking at. That's what I was. When you were saying the other stuff, I was looking at that. I was like, oh man.
So Beast Infection probably against Shadow 20Z. We'll see. But that could be a fun one to watch as well. So we're about to get there, boys. We are rolling closer and closer to our top 8 qualifiers. And then, of course, after we have the top 8, we get a final boss to show up, whoever it may be. And if you looked at the other stuff, there's some cool ideas. I hope it's someone old school, like Slipster Unconquerable. That's like that's what I want.
I'm telling you right now, it would be so sick if it was Unconquerable. Like, it would be so godlike because people don't know. There's people that don't know about Unconquerable, and my man has a Zafina. And, like, people will get rolled up by old man Unconquerable Zafina. He comes out with his cane, with a hunch in his back, and he's like, let me show you guys a thing or two. And literally, he's still nice with it. So, but we don't know, right? We don't know. That's the fun part about, guessing and seeing who it could be. Especially with the reason. Some
of the other heavy possible outcomes for this final boss, I think, maybe a Cuddle Core. She's in that region with Shadow. She's not in a tournament. I heard she doesn't really play in much online tournaments, so that could be why she's not here. But maybe she'd be a final boss. What about that little Majin guy who's in the exhibitions tomorrow? Maybe that little Majin guy could be the final boss here.
That
would be insane. Raven. What if Shadow wins this tournament and the final boss is Majin, and then they have an exhibition tomorrow, Steve?
Oh, you build the history right there at the tournament, and then you fight tomorrow. You didn't even need to call them out. Whoever wins, whoever loses, they just get the exhibition tomorrow. Notches on the belt no matter what.
This is a winner side top 8 qualifier matchup. Ice Cold Edge versus Mr. J7B. Hyper Jewel. Hyper Jewel is way easier to say than Mr. J7B. You think that Mr. J7B is a Joker reference?
Round 1.
Maybe? I don't know.
Fight.
J7B. All right, Ice Cold Edge. One of the homies actually rocking the king.
Yeah, another old school player, right? I mean, look at 10 wins on his side. Let's go Ice Cold Edge.
Yeah, you got to make sure. Wait a minute. I didn't see who got that hit until it recovered, and then I saw Raven doing a combo.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing in my head.
Layoff push working out. Oh, tried to go for Shining Wizard.
That was a great backdash duck.
Oh, no break on the giant swing. You better tech that.
Oh, man. Nice tech.
Okay.
Base mode available.
All right.
Blue 443 incoming. Yes, it is.
Wow, the boost. But the wall, not prepared for it. Messes up the combo, still finishes out with the back turn stream.
Round 2.
All right, I like what I see, Mr. J.
Mr. J. Dang, the business suit ninja, that's sick. Oh, 1-3. Oh, man, missed the follow-up right there. Get off me. Spacing a little bit, just tapping on the legs. Yo, Mr. J with some pretty good spacing. Nice block and punish on the down back 3.
Yeah, Mr. J's looking really good. Wall smash, big full combo. Unblockable.
Bro,
you think he can counter that?
No way.
But he comes with the right arm.
No way. Maybe though. Actually, you're getting me all kind of excited. I might have
That's why I looked and I was like, wait a second.
I don't know the input for that unblockable. So if it actually has a 1 input in it, I'm taking it.
No tech this time.
Tech. Bro, I gave you the credit. I didn't even say it.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh, he'll tech it again.
Right.
And then dead.
Oh, gorilla press.
Bam.
Rowan Goldberg used to do that to people. That's crazy.
Didn't he do that to the Big Show?
I think so. Big damage. Die.
Another one. That was really fast input there. Mr. J, 3 rounds to 1 over Ice Cold Edge. Ice Cold Edge, the throws are working out, right? His throw game was working. But really, Mr. J, he caught him with like a bunch of setups. He's got a bunch of tricks in his bag, and he's pulling them all out. And Ice Cold's like, oh, I didn't know about that trick. All right, wait for the next one.
I mean, it just seems like Ice Cold Edge got like really impatient. When you called out the rage drive usage, Ice Cold Edge was doing fine. Granted, like it messed up the combo on the wall, but like that little bit of overreaching like got him killed.
And immediately after that, it was like a back turn frame trap, right? And he's like he's gonna fall straight down, boom, boom, got him. So yeah, it's very hard. Raven, I actually tried to use Raven at one point, and the character to me just felt so inconsistent for combos that I hated it. Like I felt like combos are gonna get messed up so much as this character that it would drive me crazy. And in tournament, I don't have the mental fortitude to power through all those like things that would happen. So I was like, this isn't the character for me. But I did feel like she was still a strong character, and her tool set that is not what you traditionally would feel is like what makes a good character. You know, it's not like you just do down forward one and a jab all day. You know, and you just face out people and whiff punish. That's like not the Raven game plan.
She's definitely like a heavy tech character, I feel like. But I also feel like when you get to characters like that, like her move list is stacked, right?
Yep.
So it's like she's definitely one of those characters that you're going to, I feel like you need to find a use for your top 10 moves, and then after that, the rest is like, where do I place them to throw off my opponent? Because she's very much a trickery character as well. Like that unblockable that she used, right? Like it has a lot more range than it actually looks like it has. Because Raven used to do the same one, and she has a sword, so it goes a lot further than that, right? And just even like the back turn thing, like she has a back turn reversal as well. She has a string out of back turn that got that wall splat just the same. And like you
and a power crush.
And a power crush, right? Another thing about the character is like her lows are really good and annoying. So down 4-1 into tornado disaster or quicksand, whichever one you want to call it, is legit, especially because she has like a snake dash movement as well.
Yep.
So like if you look at this character, like if you look at it even on paper, I feel like it's more about the application of the character than like, you know, specifically what they have as tools, right? I mean, your tools are very much important, but these characters are definitely a little more difficult. They're intermediate characters. Like you need some seasoning to understand how to apply.
Yeah, this is definitely not like an Arsenal Nash character.
Nah.
Yeah. But here we go. Ice Cold Edge picking Forgotten Realm here. You see, no question mark that he wanted it. He's like, give me that stage. I'm king. I'm breaking all these floors.
Hey, I like this outfit too. The business ninja.
Yeah.
Man, her looks so cool.
I was saying
my hair's doing that.
I was like, can you imagine if in like season 4, Master Raven's dead and regular Raven comes back?
Bro, that'd be so sick. Oh my god. That would be so sick. And dude, I want both of them in, man.
Yep.
Yeah, this round going a lot better for Ice Cold Edge, but there go those jabs starting up again. And it's exactly what I was talking about, getting into those ranges and getting launches. And look how long this combo is. Wall carry's really good. And didn't get the floor break. Oh. That's strings, bro. She definitely has strings.
Oh, beautiful setup there. Down forward 1. All the floors are gone, but it at least gets Ice Cold Edge around, right?
Okay. Yo, they still done their job. As long as you get a round off of it.
Wow, he threw it out.
Yeah, he should not have done that. That down forward 2, that one follow-up is a high.
Yeah.
No, now. They're definitely going to start ducking that bad boy. Oh, this
that's
is the wall,
the wall. Damage. Oh, no.
Get the wall.
What the hell?
Oh,
I thought you were a king player, Steve. You tricked me.
Bro,
What's on you? We said at the same time.
Okay, good punish. Running 3. Okay.
Round 3.
Damn, Ice Cold Edge, though. Looking really good in the floor break stage here. The jump back, though? I don't know, man. Seems a little bit nervous despite having his round count lead.
But then look, that low, these are the lows I was talking about. This can get you another block and launch punish on that down back 3. And it's just one standing one on top of it. Wow, that layoff push. Not in close enough range to even make a block. Full combo conversion. Yo, 4-2-1. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
He's got the rage, dude. Wow, big chunky wall 74. He can beat the lands, a rage drive right here. Oh, the wall throw. Straight into rage art.
Oh man, this okay. That should be the match.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
He's a little scared too. I
got scared. I was like, man, that's throw wall scaling.
Yeah, like if you did the you know the wall combo, rage drive, follow up, guaranteed there. Like we all have seen that one.
That's what I thought.
Rage art, it's like you're always like, oh, I don't know if I can trust the scaling, but it was right. He had low enough health. There wasn't much health on the life bar remaining. It was okay. If he had caught him out of the air or something, it would have been a different story. But nicely done there, Ice Cold Edge, tying it up. The Forgotten Realm works out. We'll see if his opponent decides to switch the stage back on him, get out of that floor break. Mr. J,
I mean, that's the smart thing to do. Yeah,
King is too good at that stage.
you saw like the first thing he did was Muscle Buster. He broke the first floor by doing Muscle Buster, and King gets a combo off of that. So,
right, and his throw game has been working. Right, that's what we noted right from the very first game, and you see him sticking to it. You know, the mix-ups will probably come eventually, but right now he doesn't need to. You know, everything's working out. The combo conversion was beautiful off the down for 2 counter hit when he had the wall beside him. Hit the forward 3 after it.
I didn't. I'm gonna tell you right now, that wasn't what I was doing in my mind. I wasn't doing
I didn't see that either.
3. So that was really good. But that's why I think it threw us off on the wall, because that's right after that is when he got the giant swing. So he did that combo and he teched, and the wall's like right here. So I'm like, oh, the wall's, he's definitely gonna throw him.
I thought, look, there have been a couple instances in Tekken 7 where King's giant swing I thought was not gonna hit the wall and it hit the wall, or vice versa. And so I remember, I think I lost a match a couple like that. Some King threw me, I was like, oh, it's gonna hit the wall, and then I didn't tech roll. I did the freaking dive to hit the floor. I was like, where was the wall? So basically the advice here is, if you're in a giant swing, always try to tech roll.
Oh, you better tech that ish. That's what we saying. That's what we saying in St. Louis. You better tech that ish. All right, here we go. Once again, Master Raven. Violet Systems. I feel like this is a good stage for Master Raven because her wall carry combos are really, really good. Yep. King, just the same. You get a wall. You're in pretty good spots because you get the, giant swing to the wall opportunity. But still, King has decent carry to get the wall in a lot of situations. So
King's got some of the easiest wall carry in the game, too. That's why he does so good at like the Geese Howard stage, right? Like just like the 4-2-1 ender sort of thing.
Yeah,
can carry very far. Yeah, 4-4-1 combos go hella far.
The awareness by Mr. J, though, with this Raven.
Taking their time here. Final game. This is to make it into top 8, by the way.
Side step.
Wizard.
Down 3. Good block.
Nothing, no. He didn't hit a button.
Didn't believe in the 4-2-1. Okay.
Again?
Once again. No.
Yeah, off-action combo that, difficult to convert. Double rage, not gonna matter. Spends it immediately, Mr. J.
I did not know that was. I didn't know that was.
I didn't know that either.
I did not know I did what.
I think that might be a situation where you can quick back roll. I gotta look at it again. Giant swing. That one, see? Definitely.
The wall.
It's 100% the wall.
Gorilla press slam. Down 3. Okay, and that's what I was actually gonna say. Ice Cold Edge was not doing any 4-3s. Use some of those mids. They're like 1-4 with King in a situation is pretty good too.
Hey.
Gotta be careful. Conversion. Oh, nice. Oh, using the new move wall extension. That's the first time I've seen somebody do that in tournament. No, that was my first time seeing somebody use that move like in a combo. That's it.
Well, step 1 right now, Mr. J. Ice Cold Edge, what do you got left?
Top 8 on the line. Down, there we go. There we go. Nice conversion. Ice Cold Edge.
Hey,
Shining Wizard.
Another throw. Yeah, the throw's been working. Gets caught. Rage mode down for Ice Cold Edge. Throw combo. Rage
no,
Where'd the wall carry?
To be alive.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, that took off so much damage.
Final round. Woo! Another float conversion.
Didn't work. Great break on the throw.
Yeah, it was a 1 break command throw.
Be careful. I like the option to stay on the ground. This is dangerous.
Wall's in the way, but it's perfectly spaced, actually. Mr. J over Ice Cold Edge. Final round situation. Moving on to winner's side top 8. Guaranteed top 5 finisher, even if he loses the rest of the tournament. Nicely done, Mr. J.
Mr. J, a Master Raven, making it to the top 8. Okay, Mr. J, I see you.
Wow, and I just realized Mason is in the loser bracket. Mason should have been in Mr. J spot, but Mason actually lost to Senpai Relax, who then lost to Mr. J. So Mason in the loser bracket still trying to get back here to the top 8 as well. And to do so, he may have to have a run back with Senpai Relax, which is crazy. And then the winner of that gets Ice Cold Edge to make it to the top 8.
Well, I mean,
crazy
look,
stuff.
Ice Cold Edge still has a chance in loser's side, so it's not the worst. That just means you got to double down. But these are a lot of unfamiliar names that I'm looking at here, so I am definitely in for a surprise. And I'm looking at what's this, pool 1?
Ooh.
Looking at pool 1, we're still waiting for Shadow 20Z and Beast Infection, of course. Frosty Love to see who's going to make it further on this side. So like they're still getting very close to this top. But we still got a few matches before we get the top 8 in that pool 1.
Yeah, I see Trojan and Dial-It Wave as a winner's top 8 qualifier. I see Sense Sonic Junior 20Z as a winner top 8 qualifier, and Shadow 20Z Beast Infection. Those are the last 3 winner side top 8 matches, winner side top 8 qualifying matches, I should say. So that's going to be crazy to watch. I think the next one we're going to have on stream is probably going to be Dial-It Wave and Trojan. We saw Dial-It a little bit ago with that Fang Wei. Trojan we haven't seen yet, right? So Trojan beat King Breadsticks, who's the guy who beat Rick Derula. So that's how we are familiar with the players so far, because we haven't got to watch any of their matches. So this will be our first time seeing Trojan on stream. That's going to be the match that we get. But Dial-It Wave, we saw his defense was very good. Punishment game a little questionable there. Despite knowing it looked like what moves are coming out of lane, he just wasn't punishing them correctly, right? So we'll see how things go. But his poke game, very strong. Fangway's a poke-based character, so I think that could work out for him.
Yeah, we were talking about his punishes, and it wasn't like he wasn't aware of like the mindset. Like blocking was on point. It was just sometimes a little hesitant, and sometimes just even backdashing or not at all after getting like the correct blocks and making the right reads. So it was kind of a slower startup, but once he started going, it was so much right. And still not even using like some of the stuff like back 1 or down 4-1 that we were talking about. Just his own play style, going in and closing out. Once again, another character. So we got a Master Raven, and we got a good looking Fang out here in the Tekken Online Challenge for the US Central. This is looking good. Yeah,
actually that's a great point, right? We think about the character variety so far, potentially going into the top 8. We have a Claudio and an Eliza in Junior. We got Shadow with a Zafina or a Claudio. Beast Infection, as far as I remember, used to use Steve Fox.
He has a Geese as well.
A Geese as well, okay.
Yeah, he's got a few characters.
Trojan, we're not sure. Dial-It Wave, we know is Fang Wei. On the other side, we've got Ice Cold Edge and Mr. J. So Master Raven and King. That's what we're at. So there's no Fakaram. There's no Leroy. I mean, maybe Trojan's got some of that, right? But we're about to find out, I think.
Push come to shove. We might have a Fak, man.
Or maybe the US sounds like, nah, man. We got Lilies. We don't got Fox.
Yo, TGP. Tekken God Prime.
Third distinct Lily player on stream from the Central region, huh?
This dude.
That's where they've all been hiding.
Kane might have shaved his head too soon, man. He just didn't find his tribe. They were in the Midwest, bro. You moved to Arizona.
Yeah, he didn't go far enough. He's got to keep on moving. Man, another Lily.
Round 1. Fight.
Trojan versus Dial-It Wave. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Oh, I love that. Using the back 4. Establish it early.
Hey.
Shoulder. Look at the punishes. A lot more on point right now. Okay. Nothing big comes from it. Deciding to lay there. I like that idea.
A little bit of checks from both players. But now that back and mix have been working out for them all day, right? It seems like everyone gets hit by that mid.
So Dial-It Wave is looking a lot better when it comes to this offense. And just the defense just as good as ever. Not right there, though.
Root.
The blue stuff! Oh my god. You see it start up early. It was like it was late to work. It was sitting at the lunch desk like, oh man, I'm late. Ran in blue stuff.
Boom! Dude, I hate that move. It's so good. Like, end around, you do not want to be going up slow-mo against Fang's Rage Drive.
The blue stuff came on her late that time. Trojan trying to keep Dial-It Wave really close to his wall. And it's working out for the most part. A series of lows has life looking pretty even. Man, I've never seen a Lily use that move. Not the success anyway, right?
I've seen it. I've never seen it hit anybody.
Yo, look at the moves Dial-It Wave is choosing. No punish right there from Trojan.
This is close again. Are we gonna get another slow-mo? Dial-It's got the blue stuff locked and loaded.
I'm screwing the jar off the blue stuff.
Give Trojan some rage first. Let him have rage too, man.
Blue, just for you. No.
You're asking too much for it. You pressured him.
Nice little whip punish right there. Oh, counter hit.
Wow.
Let me get that wall though. Back 4.
Got it. Nice hit confirmed.
Wall splat too, it looks like. No, just along the wall.
Yeah, she's jumping all over the place.
Right?
Side
Along the
support.
guardrail combo. Okay. Tyler Wade's getting a little bit further away from that wall. I like that. Giving Trojan room to kind of like hang himself in this instance. Makes him stay the rage drive and then goes for the whip punish. First game looking pretty good for Tyler Wade. Trojan in trouble. Counter hit. Gets caught swinging in front of the string. Play right. You can get the wall. There it is. Half-life instantly.
Getting the low here, man. It is all dialing right now. Rage mode for Trojan, but it's not even look like it's going to matter here. Working on a perfect. No perfect at least. But can Trojan make a wall splat happen? Block the low. Rage drive spin gets nothing. Looking rough here. Random Matterhorn? Washoo! No, it would have been random. But doesn't work out. Would have worked if it hit. But man, you know, there was one mistake Trojan had there, right? If you go back to round number 3, Fang did while standing 4. Trojan sidestep right. He made a whip completely. If that was a sidestep Matterhorn, sidestep hop kick, anything, he would have killed him. He would have made that 50% life back, would have landed at the wall. It would have been perfect. But he had the sidestep into nothing. Into nothing.
Well, that's what happens, man. You have to take full advantage. And you can tell by the way the matches are going, these guys are playing a lot more precise. They're playing a lot safer. Even Dalit from the last set that we've seen him until now has increased his defense exponentially. And just to the point, like Trojan was having a hard time just opening him up. But even eating all the lows, there were situations where, you know, Dalit was like, hey, I'm close enough, but I'm still not ducking. And even when getting hit by these actual mids while caught crouching, it wasn't big damage, right? It was just something that you could recover from. So
yeah, if I'm Trojan here, I'm going for more Root of Evil, more lows from Lily, because right now Dalet's wave, it's like you described. He's very solid defense, but he tries to react to everything, right? So force him to react, you know, really force him out, because he's not the kind of player who's throwing out hop kicks all day.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a single hop kick out of Dalet unless it was for a punish, and even then he wasn't punishing with it. So I definitely think that you can risk doing more lows against Dalet, and sticking to mainly mids is gonna be much harder to hit him.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. And he was eating them though. Like he was like, my legs are hurting, but it's okay because I'm gonna stay right here. You know. Exactly,
and that's generally very good strategy in Tekken. You know, you want to stay standing the whole time, because if you're crouching, that's where you get opened up with like Lily's flips or hop kicks or down for 2, etc. So that's the right strategy to have. But the way you open that opponent up is you got to throw him or you got to hit him with the lows. And the Root of Evil, it's a good low to open people up. Especially if they're just standing there waiting for it, right?
And I think like I'm pretty sure Trojan was like at least 90% for the Root of Evils, and it wasn't many, but like once they were used, they all hit.
Yeah, and there's not a big punish that's going to come out of Fang from it anyway, so it's okay. I would say definitely do more forward, Root of Evil. But here we go. Sounds like we're loading into game number 2. This time we're going to Duomo di Serio.
Duomo di Serio. I'm gonna tell you right now, I want to see Fang do a little more lows. Like I feel like Dyla's going for these big lows where, you know, Fang has, like you said, he's a poke machine. And we saw it in Dyla's last set where it was a bunch of down fours, just a bunch of like even snake dash low, using Kempo low, like just using more lows in some of these instances. Or maybe he has a read on what, you know, Trojan's looking for and is deciding it's like, that's not the way to go. But I'm still interested to know.
Yeah, I mean, Dyla definitely landed a few sidestep 4s. We saw one counter hit, one regular hit. So I know he landed a couple of them. Definitely something that Trojan's going to have to be aware of too when he's approaching. But let's see what happens. Game number 2 here.
Fight.
Little outfit change there from Trojan.
Yo, that outfit is sick.
Damn, all right. See, there you go. If you're going to sidestep, do something with it. You know, even if it just jabs, hit something off your sidestep so you see them whip. And that was perfect, though. Sidestep hop kick, wonderful.
And I feel like back one will be amazing in this matchup, because Trojan is coming into these ranges where you can use back one effect at the down 4-1 as well. I feel like that's in the same strength that you can use back 4 from Fang. But here's the pickup and the wall. The balcony could have been broken.
Doesn't get the combo. The block off the sidestep 4 this time. Okay. Trojan putting it together here.
2. Fight.
Round number 2 here. Root of Evil. And it sets him from back to mix up. I like that. And look at the defense round. Trojan slowing things down. I think it's okay. I don't got to rush in there. Although if you choose slow things down that much, then you got to deal with Fang's 50 and all his mid pokes. Or not just mid pokes, mix up the pokes.
Yeah. I like this.
Hey. Beautiful whip punch with the shoulder that time.
There's that down 4-1. Okay. And now Trojan is slowing this down, and I feel like this is hurting Dial Wave. This is hurting Dial Wave a lot. Crouch dash 1.
Rage mode now for Trojan. The Rudy
there's that snake dash down 3. And this is exactly what I'm... Look, the pokes. Wow, the blue stuff. Perfect.
Perfectly timed.
Oh, my God.
Don't drop the combo. The hell is dead.
You're dead, bro. Once I saw the backflip go up, I saw the skirt flare. I'm like, this is over.
That was perfect. You know, the down back three from Fang there. Man, and again, Trojan, he's landing these side steps, dude. He's got at least the jabs. So many side steps. You just gotta believe him. Double root of evil.
I bet
hell
you
yeah.
do it again.
Another
oh my
one.
God, you're listening to me.
He's in your head, Steve.
Right. Get off of me. My favorite dress. Nice. Gets the flow. Yeah, I knew that one will hit on the wall. That axis.
Same.
Dial Wave in trouble right now. If not trying to take this to a third game, has to win these next 3 rounds, and it is getting pretty close. Rage not on either side. I just said that Dial Wave blocks the root of all evil finally, and the punch.
What the hell? The stab!
What is happening? Yo, Dial Wave back in the game.
Unfortunate. You know, he did like, I think, side up hop kick that time. I think he actually did it. But because of the running animation, it ran past him. If he had done side to Matterhorn, it also might not have worked. I don't know what he was supposed to do there. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Dial Wave is looking so solid. Gets the parry. Oh my God, I bet you won't break the balcony. Oh, so close.
Hell no, you won't.
So close. Punish, yeah. Down 3, and look at the complete offensive switch and the whip punish with the shoulder. Yo, Dial Wave.
Settle down, Trojan. Settle down. That's nothing. That's nothing.
Oh.
You're all caught up, see?
I got lows too. Well, I can do it back. Oh, no, great! Making a pizza.
Oh, what? Okay, Rage will come back. Is it going to happen? Last pixel, last chance. Trojan spends the Rage drive, doesn't get it. The sliding.
Ah, the panic button comes through up 4-2. Dial Wave takes it over Trojan. And man, that is the best set he has played all day. I mean, that we've seen anyway. We've only seen 2. But in my eyes, I mean, I feel like he's only getting better, especially from the last to this set. Shout outs to Trojan as well. Just wasn't able to make a few things happen. Even with the changes that you pointed out, the sidestep, hop kick, that was the only thing that we've seen so far that made that gameplay look like it was going to go his way, but it didn't. So, you know, shout outs to the boy. He's going to make it through.
Exactly. You know, I think that Dial It, the first time we saw him against the Link Xiaoyu player, we saw him very defensive, right? He's blocking everything. And then when he turned on the offense that time, that was a very different look, right? And because he had so much offense, it actually made it much harder for Trojan to get in with those low pokes. You know, like it seemed like a good strategy, like go for the root of evils, but really, Dial was like, nah, man, here's some jabs, here's some down forward ones. I'm gonna hit anything I can to make sure you can't get in here to hit these lows.
Well, that's what happens, man. Dial Wave with the Fang, holding it down to go through. So make sure you guys keep in contact with us because I know you're enjoying this T7 online challenge, but you can follow us here on all our social media. If you're trying to find us on Twitch, Twitter, or Facebook, it is Tekken. And if you're looking for us on YouTube, B&E Esports, as well as on Twitter to check out those amazing videos, as well as some of the VODs if you missed them here. But if not, you can tune in live here for this Tekken online challenge. And yeah, man, make sure you stay in contact because we have these exhibitions coming up tomorrow. Brawl Pro versus Rick the Ruler, Kodo Core versus Glaciating. And then we have Shadow 20Z versus Little Majin. All amazing exhibitions. You guys do not want to miss it. It's the finishing up of this U.S. Central exhibition and tournament. So this is going to be good.
Glaciating is going to be the final boss. I'm calling it. But we're not quite there, guys. We got to take a short break. When we come back, more Tekken 7 online challenge action coming your way. Don't go anywhere.